Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm rolling in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. While you chase the crust and I take the lead. Living rent free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on your name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm a VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right, spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, owning your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Good to see everybody. How you doing, man? Oh man, what a day. Oh, you got crazy people going crazy everywhere. And we're talking about something else tonight. Hello everybody. Yes, we are going to go over these documents that came from Laura Owens. And of course, you know, I do want to thank the wonderful MG for sending these over to me last night. I haven't had a chance to go over them, but I am going to today. So let's go ahead and dig in, have a little bit of fun. Good to see you, maybe not. Good to see you. How you doing, Megan? Good to see you. Also, we got Tammy Bugard coming in here, Kathy Silva, Heidi. How you doing? Oh my gosh, Diane, good to see you. Wes and Bama, hello. And it's another day of just being.
Welcome to the shit show.
Oh yes, every single day. A new flavor of fudgery, cause everybody sucks. You see in their donut and a bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, figure ball, or dash poppycock ball. I'm saying fudgery. Oh yes. Hey, maybe not. Nice to see you. Yeah, you gotta start the thing out right. Ah, I'd even have a couple of songs. That's pretty good. You got the fish up there. I love it. Oh, that's great. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. This is Maricopa County Attorney's Office Investigations Division supplemental report. The victim is the state of Arizona and Clayton Eckerd. The defendant is Laura Owens. This is 4/21/2025. Welcome, Tug Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Forgery, fraud, scheme, perjury, tampering with evidence. And wow. This case involves a 30-year-old female, 34-year-old female. Sorry, don't want to make her look younger than she is. Laura Owens, who's an internet-based personality who hosts a podcast, and a 31-year-old male, Clayton Eckert, who is a television personality, having appeared on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. On or about May 17th, 2023, Laura Owens contacted Clayton Eckert for the purpose of conducting real estate business. Eckert is a realtor. They exchanged information. According to Eckert, Owens was flirty. That's say the least. Shortly after, Owens sent him a provocative video. Owens' side view in spandex-type clothing with a horse. And Eckert told her to come over. They met on the evening of May 20th, 2023, and were intimate. Eckert reported that Owens performed fellatio twice. Owens contends that there was penile penetration. The day after this event, Eckert met with Owens to show her some homes. Following this, Eckert said he told her that he crossed an ethical line and that he would refer her to a colleague. According to Eckert, Owens began to cry and told him she wanted to see where it would go and that there was something special between them. Eckert said he refused to represent Owens in real estate business. From that time, he blocked her telephone number. Welcome, Mug Redders. Hey, Jenny. On June 1st, 2023, Owens emailed Eckert and told him that she was pregnant. She provided an image of her positive pregnancy test. Additionally, there would be 5 other pregnancy tests, one specifically taken in Eckert's presence. The home pregnancy tests are based on the presence of HCG in a woman's urine or the level of HCG in the woman's blood. The tests that Owens took all indicated that Owens was pregnant due to the presence of HCG. Eckert denied that he caused Owens' pregnancy and denied that the children were his. Yeah. In the event she was actually pregnant throughout the following months, Owens contended that she was pregnant and barraged Eckert with emails and text messages. These messages contained offerings of aborting the pregnancy in exchange for a promise of an intimate relationship, images of pregnancy tests, and threats of going public on social media and with the tabloids. Figure 1 was received by Eckert on 9/6/2023. Owens continued to seek an intimate relationship. Figure 2 is one example. However, when this failed, Owens began utilizing the media to damage Eckert's reputation. Eckert filed for an injunction against harassment. Shortly after that, Owens filed for an order of protection. Laura Owens, what do I do? Leighton, I have like 2 major media outlets who want to publish the story. I asked them to hold it until I gave the final word. Let me be clear. I have no desire to destroy you and your career, but you have made it abundantly clear that going public is the only way to get you to talk about the pregnancy and our plan going forward. I've been praying that you would see the light and realize how short-sighted it is. Are you being, by not wanting to figure this out privately, but for whatever reason, God is not answering my prayers? Not. Oh, I'm sure she was on her hands and knees. I reached out to your mom on Facebook. What a bitch. In case she can convince you to come to your senses, but I'm sure you have demonized me to your family and that she will have no interest in speaking to me. God. If you will just get together and talk, I will drop everything and undo any harm that has been caused. It is really, 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 not just really, but really, really, really important to do it now. And if I couldn't wait until the required meeting, I would wait, but I can't. My concern is the twins, and I don't care about anything else. Please let me know if you are amendable or if I should just have them publish it. Jeez, these are threats. Wow. If I don't hear back this afternoon, I give up and they can publish it. But please think this through. Whether you like it or not, you will have to talk to me for the rest of your life because the kids will connect us. So why can't we just handle this privately? In 5 years, will not responding instead of having me go to the press be a decision that you regret? All I'm asking you to do is have a paternity test and talk to me. Oh my God. What a threatening little bitch. God. Oh, oh, another one from her. Laura Owens. An idea. I had an idea. What do you think about hanging out tonight and see if this is something you want to try out for a couple of weeks? Just give it a ride before we make a decision about what to do. If either of us decide that we don't want to explore something more serious, then at least we will know and we will both have clarity. Hey, Denise. Good to see you. With you not responding about the possibility of twins or giving me the chance to make a different decision about the abortion pills because of that new prospect, things feel unresolved and my anxiety is through the roof. Hey, Jenny Nine. Oh my God. Oh, I am sure yours is as well, with stress levels being where they are now. If the babies are born with any issues, I would blame you. It's all your fault, Clayton, for not trying to help me reduce those by supporting me as you said you would. Oh, if we just pursued something romantic for a night, you have no idea how much it would help me emotionally. And I definitely would not blame you for any problems that children would have, because it'll be all your fault. If tonight went well and we did want to see what was there, I would order the pills right away so that you would have the option to make that decision in a couple of weeks if you wanted to, if we at least give it a try. And I don't want to move forward, then I can stop thinking about it if I need to get medication for your sake, only for your sake. God. And move forward with the pregnancy and actually look forward to it. Time is absolutely of the essence. And if you took this seriously and tried tonight, at least I had clarity one way or the other, I would have so much more respect for you and would promise not to go to the press at any point about this. Please let me know. All the best. Poodle. I say run far away from Laura Owens and run fast. That is right, Poodle lady. Oof. There were 3 civil court cases that arose out of Owens and Eckerd's relationship. Those took place on the 2023, 10/24/2023, 11/2/2023 in front of Judge Galakis. I think that's right. This was an injunction against a harassment hearing. Clayton Eckerd was the petitioner. The injunction was issued. This took place. The next one took place on the 2023 in Judge Duty's court and was an order of protection hearing. The order of protection was issued. Laura Owens was the petitioner. Owens participated in a sworn deposition at Greg Woodnick's office on March 1st, 2024. Now, one was a paternity case and was heard by Judge Julie Mata on June 10th, 2024, which I have that recording. You can look under the Laura Owens stuff and you can find the updated audio on it. Laura Owens was the petitioner in this case. Laura Owens petitioned for a judgment of paternity showing Clayton Eckert as father of her alleged unborn twins and was suing for child support. Owens reported having a miscarriage during the alleged pregnancy and intended to dismiss the case as there was a negative pregnancy test on November 14th of 2023. Eckert challenged this and requested a finding of no paternity and a judgment for attorney's fees. Judge Mata found for Eckert on both issues and referred the matter to Maricopa County Attorney's Office for review of Laura Owens' actions pursuant to Arizona something statute 13207 and 13809. Case and evidence review. Hey, Ginger. Good to see you. How are you doing, just Don? Hey, Marianne. Shizzy, I thought Laura Owens was crazy, but wow, Elemental P has her beat by far. Oh, they're both Lulu. There's some bunch of Lulus out there. Case and evidence review. During testimony in Judge Cynthia Galakidis's court at approximately 11:38 a.m., Laura Owens testified that there is no possibility that she could be pregnant by anyone other than Clayton Eckert. During her testimony, Judge Judy's court at approximately 8:40, when asked if the unborn children would belong to anyone else, Laura Owens testified, stating no, that she had not been intimate with anyone else since March of 2022, when she was violently assaulted and raped by a subject named Andrew in Hoboken, New Jersey. Interesting. During her deposition, after being placed under oath, Laura Owens reported that she and Clayton Eckert had penetrative sex. Page 65, late 9. Information, figure 11 is an ultrasound image that was obtained from 1060 OB-GYN in New York City as found in Sarah Owens Navarro's medical records. Information noted on the left side of the original image is also missing on the forged image. Additionally, the date on the left bottom of the image had been changed from 6/22 to 6/23. 6/22/2023 to 5/20/2023. The forged banner is figured below. So here's the forged banner right here. That right there in the blue is a forged banner. It's not real. Or no, that's a different one. This is a different one right here. And they're not showing the forged one right here, because that one says 7/7/2023. In Judge Julie Mata's in Mata's courthouse, North Complex Courtroom 102, at approximately 9:15, Laura Owens testified that she had made changes to the ultrasound concerning the information on the banner portion, figure 10. However, made no statements concerning the altered portion of the image itself. Owens testified that this image had not been used in any court proceedings. Owens reported that the ultrasound was done in California at Planned Parenthood. Laura testified she used a fake name. Now, during cross-examination at approximately 9:45 a.m., Owens testified that she had an ultrasound at Planned Parenthood in Southern California. She testified that during her deposition, she said it was Mission Viejo because that's where she was staying at 9:45 a.m. Owens testified that the ultrasound image, Exhibit B26, was a true and accurate picture of the ultrasound that she had received from Planned Parenthood in July of 2023. Owens testified that during her deposition, she admitted changing the information to reflect the ultrasound was from SMIL, along with the additional information noted on Figure 12. Owens maintained that the ultrasound was never submitted to the court. Owens testified that she did attend an appointment with Planned Parenthood. Owens was confronted by Miss Arena with a records request response from Planned Parenthood, Exhibit B29, stating that she did schedule an appointment at Planned Parenthood for July 2nd, but failed to attend. Owens testified that this was correct, Miss Arena added that the response was also reported that the ultrasound image was not consistent with ultrasound images generated by their practice. Owens responded by testifying that it was not consistent with practice in Mission Viejo when confronted with the fact that the request was for all Planned Parenthoods in San Bernardino and Orange counties. Owens stated that it didn't cover Los Angeles. Owens testified that the ultrasound was from Planned Parenthood in Los Angeles on July 2nd. So she changed her story. Planned Parenthood in Los Angeles was subpoenaed. Results indicated that there was no record of Laura Owens at that Planned Parenthood ever, never, never. A fake name? Yeah, you can't do that. Would you need a fake ID too? Yeah, because they would ID you on that. That you can't do those kinds of things anonymously, from what I understand. Look at that. The bacon's in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Maybe not. This is from Anna Reyes, Health Information Management, Planned Parenthood. Laura Owens, aka Emily Wilson, is supposedly the name that she supposedly used. Date of birth is redacted. Certificate of no records. We do not have a chart for this patient among our facilities in Los Angeles County. I certify that a complete and thorough search of all active, inactive files have been made for the requested records. It is understood that such records may exist under another date, spelling, name, or classification. With the information provided to our office, and the best of my knowledge, no such records exist. I hereby declare under penalty of perjury, pursuant to laws of the state of California, that the foregoing is true and correct. If you have any questions pertaining to this letter, please contact us. During her depositions, Owens testified that she went to Planned Parenthood in Mission Viejo. In the deposition, she testified she received the ultrasound in Mission Viejo at Planned Parenthood. In Lawrence Owens' deposition, she is questioned about a video for the purposes of the deposition that shows her father, Ron Owens, touching a pregnant belly while he's in the hospital. Laura Owens is asked about this. Laura Owens testified that this is her father touching her belly. Laura is confronted by the possibility that this is her sister, Sarah Navarro's stomach when she is pregnant. Laura denies this, stating that it's her with her father. Laura is asked if there would be any reason that Sarah would say that it's her. Laura testified that there is no reason Sarah would ever say that it's her. Laura testified that she is about 21 weeks pregnant at the time. A screenshot was taken of the video and is figure 15 in this report. Figure 16 is a screenshot of the same video. However, it appears that figure 15 has been cropped to exclude the face of the actual pregnant person. Figure 16 has not been cropped and shows that the video is actually of Ron Owens touching the pregnant belly of no one else but Sarah Navarro. Nice. Yeah, that'll get you in trouble right there. Additionally, the video that figure 15 was taken has no audio track. The video from figure 16 has an audio track. Laura and her mother, Jan Black, can be heard talking in the background. An injunction against harassment hearing. At the injunction against harassment hearing in Judge Cynthia's, I'll just call her Cynthia because I'm having a hard time saying her name. PPP gets government assistance and funding. They are highly regulated. Yeah. Which is described as medical records from various providers to confirm her pregnancy. In this exhibit is an HCG test from Sonora Quest through any lab test now. During the March 1st, 2024 deposition, Laura Owens reported that she had the HCG test that she ordered on her own through any lab test now Scottsdale, and that this test showed a low HCG level, indicating that was consistent with a non-viable pregnancy. The HCG test was taken on 10/16/2023 and was processed by Sonora Quest Laboratories, indicating that the HCG level of 102 something or other, a level HGC level of 102. Owens would have been approximately 22 weeks pregnant at the time and would have had an HGC level between 4,000 and 165,400. She was at 102. See figure 17 from the American Pregnancy Association. So 3 weeks, and you can see how it just increases here. Like in this little thing right here, you can see how it all increases over a period of time. And what they're saying is at 4 weeks, LMP should be around 5. So I mean 4 weeks, even 5 weeks, that could have been believable. At any of these numbers right here could have been believable that she was pregnant, because it's saying anywhere between 5 and 7,000. 102 would have been fine, but she was at 102 at 22 weeks. So we're talking 24 weeks right here. Hell, even at 16 weeks, she hadn't been pregnant at all. During the June 10th, 2024 hearing at Judge Motta's court, Laura Owens testified that she went to any lab test now and ordered an HCG test. She testified that the test indicated HCG level of 102, that she learned that this level was not consistent with viable pregnancy. Owens also testified that she doctored this test one time. Owens reported that she did this for the purpose of sending the test results to Dave Neal, of all people. Good job, Dave. Like, why would you see? And this is always the interesting thing, where these idiots have to send. They feel the need. They're feeling the need to prove that their lies are not lies. But it turns out that their lies are lies, and they get called out on it in an effort to get them to stop creating harassing videos of her. Well, I don't think Dave Neal was creating harassing videos of her. He was just calling out her bullshit. Now, after some discussion, Owens agreed that she changed the HGC levels from 102 to 1,300 and 13,100, 13,000, Jesus, 131,000, sorry, 902, 131,000. Jeez. That'd be like 40 weeks pregnant right there. Well beyond 40 weeks pregnant. I mean, she stated that she altered this HCG report, increasing the level, and offered it to a content creator as support for a pregnancy. Wow, but did not offer it to the court. This altered report is figure 19 below, and they've got it redacted. During testimony in Judge Cynthia's court at approximately 11:40 a.m. during cross-examination, Laura Owens testified she had seen her OBGYN, Dr. Higley, the previous Friday. Owens was confronted by Miss Arena in Judge Matta's court, alleging that she lied to the court. Owens stated that she had the appointment scheduled, but she did not attend. Well, there you go. Miss Arena told Owens that saying that she was seen by a doctor is not the same as having an appointment set. Well, Owens agreed. Miss Arena asked Owens if she was dishonest when she stated that she physically seen Dr. Higley on Friday before November 2nd hearing. Owens said, correct, that's a very minor thing. Laura Owens agreed that she had never seen Dr. McCool or Dr. Higley for any medical appointments. Nice. Good job. It's like trying to listen over caffeinated corgis sing out the alphabet. Well, get in here. I'll let you read some of this. Owens admitted to lying regarding the fact of the paternity hearing on the 10th day of June, 2024 in Judge Motta's court. Yeah, she admitted to her lies. Now, during that deposition with Mr. Woodneck reviewed all the medical providers' prescription drugs that Owens had, including asking about Pregnol, HCG. Owens denied ever being prescribed Pregnol and never mentioned seeing Dr. Carmen Mora. Inova Med Spa. Inova Med Spa provides the Pregnol HCG diet, which, hey, buddy, good to see you. Oh, my God. Yeah, so here's the thing. That was part of her bankruptcy. Having to pay Med Spa. Isn't that smart? During the paternity hearing, Judge Motta's court on June 10th at approximately 9:23, attorney David Gingras, referencing the pregnancy test, asked Owens if she did anything at all to tamper with those tests. She said no. Owens responded by saying, "No." Mr. Gingrich then asked Owens if she took any drugs, hormones, or any substances at all to affect the outcome. Owens responded, "Oh, no, Mr. Gingrich." Mr. Gingrich asked Owens if she used someone else's urine to affect an outcome. Owens responded, "No, Mr. Gingrich." At 9:34 in the hearing, Mr. Gingrich, referring to the Sonoma Quest HCG test results from October 16th, 2023, asked Owens if she did anything at all to tamper with this test, if she took any drugs, injected herself with anything at all to affect this test. Owens responded, "No, I did not." During the search of Owens's iCloud, a series of messages were noted that indicated that Owens had gone to Innova MedSpa and purchased HCG and that she had the injections delivered to her home. These text exchanges also indicate that Owens did not want her family to know that she was injecting HCG into herself. Jeez. Now, during the paternity video hearing in Judge Mata's court, Owens' attorney, David Gingras, entered into evidence 2 videos that Owens self took showing her pregnant stomach. These were labeled A6 and A7. Owens testified that A6 was created on September 19th, 2023, and A7 was created on October 9th, 2023. Figure 25 and 26 are screenshots from the video recording of the hearing. In Judge Judy's court, at approximately 8:47, Laura Owens refers to a Reddit image as the Halloween one. This is an image which was screenshot from a Reddit thread captioned, "How to win the scariest costume contest." Owens testified that this is her showing her stomach holding a sonogram of their son that only Eckerd had possession of. Owens testified that the sonogram that she is holding in the screenshot is an image that she only sent to Eckerd, and that he was the only one that would have been able to post it. At approximately 9:37, Judge Judy references Exhibit 11 and mentioned that the post was made by the one and only Jen. Owens testified that she did not know this person, referenced the sonogram image, stating that Eckerd was the only one that she sent it to. Owens testified that she sent the sonogram image to Eckerd because she was concerned about the baby's profile. Owens reported that she sent the image 29 to Eckerd in an email. The image is a profile. It doesn't look like the baby has a nose. She was concerned that the baby has a genetic defect. Eckerd testified he did receive the sonograms from Owens. A similar sonogram image was located during the search of Owens' iCloud. The image was determined to have been none other than Owens' sister, Sarah Navarro's, which was originally created by Northwell Health in New York City on 2/13/2023. Laura Owens altered the image by removing Sarah's first name at the Northwell Health stamp. Nice. What a doofus. This investigation has shown that the allegations of paternity, as well as the ensuing restraining order hearings, were brought about by false allegations, lies, contrived evidence that were intentionally orchestrated by Laura Michelle Owens in an attempt to increase her notoriety. Have you had chili lately? I should make some. Probably not next week, though. Laura Michelle Owens attempted to blackmail Clayton Eckerd, a television personality, into an intimate relationship and likely would have deceived her way into an actual pregnancy, thereby reaping financial gains through child support payments as well as other financial incentives. Additionally, with increased notoriety would come an increased subscribership to Owens's podcast, resulting in increased commercial value. Send money to them super tits. Yeah, there's nothing to see there. Now, the charges requested is, one count of fraud schemes. And it's basically saying that the created a scheme to elevate her notoriety. 2, count perjury. While testifying under perjury, under oath, she committed perjury. Another count of perjury. Another count of perjury. Another count of, 1 count of forgery for changing the sonogram. Count perjury. During a sworn deposition, Laura Owens testified to a sonogram image. She admitted to changing the location. 2 counts of perjury, which are class 4 felonies. So we're looking at, let's see, 1 class 4, 2 class 4, 3 class 4s, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. 12 class 4 felonies and 1 class 6 felony. You say, what is the class 6? Counts of tampering with physical evidence. Also perjury. Let's see that she took a video on, 12 counts. Jeez. Now there's a release questionnaire. There's nothing really to see there. It's just has a thing through it. It just shows what precincts it is. And let's see, redactions, lots of redactions. It's pages and pages of redactions. Let me go to the next page. Okay. Had report submitted. Again, more Laura Owens. Ooh, now here we go on another case. Perjury, tampering with evidence, attempt theft by extortion. That looks like this was Detective Tebow. His name is Tebow. Gotta love Tebow, man. Tebow's a hell of a guy. You know what? I think we need a Tonsil Twins song. That's what we need. Let me get one pulled up for you really quick. It's a good one. I think I still have it. Let me double check. Ooh. It is not chicken skins and cigarettes. And that video is out on my members only, which is pretty cool. If you want to become a member or you're gifted a membership, say thank you. And let me see. Ah, yes. I do have an album here. Let's see. Let's start with track 1 here. If I've got track 1. Yeah, track 1. It's a whole album. Let's see. This is track 1, The Setup. I'm going to share this with you guys because it's pretty damn good. All right, let me do this and we're going to share this screen. Stop that one and share this one with you. And that, and add to this. And we'll do this right here. This is called The Setup. Mm-hmm.
She said, don't worry. She walks like sin in a summer dress. Eyes like warnings, you still say yes. That voice, sugar mixed with blade. She kissed your cheek and planned the fade. You call it charm, she calls it lunch. You fall for smiles, she packs a punch. The room don't spin, it's her design. You're not drunk, you're on her timeline.
This the setup, lace and snare, she sways like heat, then disappears from tongue to trap, you dance too near. Now her name's all that you fear.
She didn't steal your heart, she broke in.
Yeah, she sucked you clean with a velvet lie, left hickey shape like goodbye. Fed you lines with lips on glide and posted pics with the next guy's ride. No mercy, baby, just flesh and game. She don't do lovers, just body names. You thought she came, but she just played, and you begged to stay. This the setup. Posting grin, she let you in just to lock you in. No text back, no morning light, just a smell of bruise and a ruined night.
She gave you nothing and took even more.
Now she's on the floor with a brand new face. Same damn lies, same slow pace. You ain't the first, you won't be last. She leaves records you call the past. And if you see her lips again, don't smile, just call it sin. Cause every time she bends that spine, some poor fool thinks she's a sign. This the setup, hiding fake. She grinds like truth but leaves the ache. She don't dance, she devours the sound, and you're just another name she ground.
She's not your type, she's your warning. She kissed you goodbye while looking over your shoulder. You were never hers, just her next story.
Yep, I'm muted. Gotcha. Yeah, I looked down just as you said that. Woo-hoo. Kick the mic. There you go. In my little leg. Oh. All right. I was contacted by Lieutenant J. Plummer on 6/20/24 and asked to investigate allegations of perjury, ARS 13, whatever, and tampering with evidence against Laura Owens. Lieutenant Plummer provided me with a copy of a ruling made by the Honorable Julie Mata referencing this case. In this ruling, Judge Mata ruled that Laura Owens presented a false claim, knowingly violated a court order compelling disclosure or discovery. The petitioner did not file the petition in good faith. The petition was not grounded in fact or based on law. The petition was filed for an improper purpose, such as to harass the other party, to cause an unnecessary delay, or to increase the cost of litigation to the other party. While the court found that Owens provided false testimony as the viability of the pregnancy in all three cases addressed on procedural history, the petitioner acknowledged that she altered HCG tests in an ultrasound and sonogram. Finally, prior to her depositions, Owens sent a threatening letter to Clayton indicating her intention to sue him for $1.4 million in collateral allegations unless he agreed to dismiss this action that she initiated. After reviewing the findings, I noted that Clayton acted as the victim by theft by extortion, a Class 4 felony, as evidenced by threatening letter previously mentioned. Case overview. This was filed in family court on 8/1/2023 by Laura Owens. The petition for child support, parenting time, legal decision making. The petition reports that the person had sexual intercourse in this state as a result of which the minor child may have been conceived. Additionally, the petition requests that the unreimbursed medical expenses incurred by the mother resulting from the birth of the minor child or children should be awarded to the petitioner. The petition was signed and notarized by Hunter Vincent Maurer, a notary public in the state of Texas. Laura Owens contacted Clayton Eckert via LinkedIn for the purpose of seeking out real estate. As a result, Owens met with Eckert at Eckert's home. There was sexual activity during that evening. Owens reported that there was a penile intercourse. Eckert maintained that there was only oral sexual contact, Owens performing fellatio on Eckert. Owens later claimed that she was pregnant with twins and reported that Eckert was the father. Owens filed suit when Eckert denied the claim. During the ensuing family court hearings, Eckert and attorney Woodnick were successful In disputing the allegation, Judge Julie Mata found for the respondent felt cause to order the Maricopa County Attorney's Office to investigate Owens for perjury and tampering with evidence, bitch. Detective Gabe Gonzalez and I met with Clayton Eckert at the Maricopa County Attorney's Office on June 25th, 2024 at approximately 1100 hours in a private conference room. The interview was audio recording, and the following is a summary. Clayton Eckert. Well, I began by providing Clayton with my business card and advised that it contained my contact information. I explained that the investigation that the Maricopa County Attorney's Office has conducted is limited to criminal matters, and I told Clayton that the crimes we're considering were being perjury, tampering with evidence, and possibly extortion. Well, I asked Clayton to tell us how they met and how their relationship began, and Clayton told us that he had just obtained his real estate license and that Laura contacted him on LinkedIn telling him that she wanted to do some creative deals. They exchanged a little bit of contact information. Clayton told us that Laura was very flirty right off the gate, but he kept it professional. Clayton said the next contact was about a week later. He said he took an edible. She sent him a provocative photo, and he told her, oh, get your ass on over here, woman. Laura did come over multiple times, and she performed oral twice. Clayton said that they didn't have any sexual intercourse. Clayton said that the second time, Laura ran straight to the bathroom. He said he didn't think anything of it at the time. Clayton said that he went to sleep, and the next day she showed her homes. Clayton said that he told Laura that, no, this was a mistake. He shouldn't have crossed the professional boundary, and that he could refer her to one of his coworkers. At this, Laura began to cry, weep like a little bitch, telling him that she wanted to see where this would go, and that she thought there was something special between them. She told him that she still wanted to work with him. I asked Clayton if Laura knew who he was prior to this. Clayton said he feels that she targeted him, and she claimed that she tried to contact his office but couldn't get a hold of anyone. Clayton told us he checked with his old office, and they said they never heard from this woman. Clayton added that they also saw that the last 8 guys that she followed on social media were all athletes, real estate agents, good-looking guys. Clayton said that Laura also applied for The Bachelor during a previous season. He said she claimed not to know who he was and that she never watched the show, but she's interviewed former guys from the show. Clayton thought his name might be Chris Lane, thinks that she might have tried to get him caught up in a similar situation. Chris was a previous bachelor, of course. I said I understand that Laura came to his place and he had an edible before, and I asked if Laura took an edible. Clayton said she did take one when she arrived. I said that I understood that there was oral sex twice, and after the second time she ran to the bathroom. Clayton indicated. So I asked why he thinks she ran to the bathroom. Clayton said he didn't think she had any intention of spitting it out and then pushed it inside herself, but that was his concern. Clayton said they watched the first time they were on the couch and she swallowed. The second time they were on the bed and she ran straight to the bathroom. He assumed she was going to spit it out, but then 11 days later, after he blocked her, she told him that she's fertile and she felt his fluid down there and she might be pregnant. Now, 3 days later, she messaged him and said that she's pregnant. Clayton told us that he blocked her because she told him that she wanted to date him and that she won't move forward with the real estate deals unless he dates her. Clayton told her that he was done. He was going to pass her off to one of his coworkers, and Laura said, I don't want that. Clayton responded by telling Laura that she was done. She should find someone else. He's not representing her. Clayton said that he became concerned that Laura spit his semen out and inserted it into her vajayjay after she told him she was pregnant. I asked how much contact there was between Laura and him. Clayton said that there was constant communication. Clayton advised that he has an entire file on his laptop that has every interaction he ever had with her. She sent him over 500 emails and texted him from approximately 13 different phones. Clayton told me that he can provide all of them to us, and Laura didn't stop the communication after he obtained the injunction against harassment. I asked when Laura obtained an injunction. Clayton said he obtained an order of protection, and she obtained that once he filed the injunction. Clayton told us that they set a hearing for his injunction. The next day, Laura obtained the order of protection in retaliation. Sound familiar? I asked if Laura violated the injunction by making contact with him. Clayton said that he gets random texts and emails, still from an anonymous email provider called Proton Mail. He said that he knows it's her, but he's unable to trace it. Laura has not contacted him directly since the injunction. Hey, how you doing, Wolfgang? I asked Clayton about that there sonogram and the fact that Laura admitted to changing the date and changing where it's from. I asked if he has that sonogram, and Clayton says he does. And in one of his files, she sent it to him advising that this is her ultrasound. Clayton told us that there are three. There is that she originally claimed that it came from SMIL. Clayton said that he was on a Zoom call with Laura and her attorney, Bonnie Platter, when she showed it to him. Clayton said he took a screenshot of it because he wanted a record of it. This was the one that she tampered with, reporting she changed the name. This one was used in the deposition. She submitted it to Judge Mata using it in court. Clayton said there was a second ultrasound that she claimed was one of the children where it showed a facial deformity, and Laura used that in the order of protection hearing, showing the judge that her child had a facial deformity. Clayton said he believes that it's Laura's sister's ultrasound. She blocked out the first name on the top. It only says Owens. The date of birth was also cut out. The third one was a video that was sent to him via email. That video was from YouTube from 7 years ago, and Clayton said he used this video to fight the order of protection during the hearing. Clayton asserted in that there video that the video was fraudulent. He tried to admit it. The judge wouldn't admit or even watch the damn thing. I asked if all three videos were used in this case. Clayton said the second one with the facial deformity was used on the order of protection hearing. Laura used the one from the the Smile facility in FC 2023 case. I asked if she used the YouTube video in the family court case. Clayton indicated no, adding that Laura contends that Greg Gillespie hacked her email and sent that to him. I redirected the conversation back to the relationship and asked if there was any kind of dating after he suggested she work with one of his associates in the real estate business. Clayton said no, that one night was the only time that they were intimate. Now, Detective Gonzalez reminded Clayton that Laura indicated that there would be no real estate deal unless he dated her, and asked if she said that to him or he texted or emailed that to him. Clayton said that she texted him saying that she would move forward with him unless he gave her a chance. And Clayton told her, well, that he'd sent deals out, so now he's going to look bad. He told Laura that his credibility would be in jeopardy unless she followed through. She responded telling him that she couldn't move forward unless he dates her. This contention then changed the stating that if he dates her for a week and it doesn't work out, then she'll have an abortion. And if he doesn't date her, she would have the child. Now, Detective Gonzalez said that he understands that she was threatening the real estate deal before she said she was pregnant. Clayton said, oh, yeah. And she went to the Arizona State Department of Real Estate and tried to get his license revoked, bitch. Now, Detective Gonzalez asked if she had already said that she was pregnant at the time. Clayton said it was all around that time, adding that he cut off all communication and blocked her after day 8. Prior to that, Laura said that she could potentially be fertile and pregnant. At that point, Clayton told her, yeah, he ain't no longer going to represent her regarding real estate. Then, on day 11, she said that she was pregnant. Laura was still moving forward. That there Arizona Department of Real Estate alleging that he was violating his fiduciary responsibilities. Now, Clayton then reported he has a letter that she sent, which he believes is an extortion letter. Laura said about a month ago that he either dropped this damn case or she's going to sue him for $1.4 million. And Clayton viewed this as a threat that she was going to sue him regarding the 2 real estate deals that he dropped the ball on unless he dropped this case. Clayton said that this is in writing, said that she was going to get deposed. She didn't want to go to the deposition, so she sent this letter to Clayton's lawyer. I asked who has the original letter, and Clayton believed that Greg Wood has it. At that point, she couldn't send anything directly to Clayton. Detective Gonzalez asked that it was the only time that Laura talked about suing him for money, and Clayton said That at one point Laura mentioned that she had unlimited funds, so she threatened him, saying she would sue him and she would win due to this. Now, Detective Gonzalez asked if this was pertaining to that there paternity case, and Clayton said that she wanted him to drop the entire case. I said I understand that she wanted to drop the paternity suit after she alleged miscarriage, but he continued on with the case because he wanted to prove that he was not the parent of the alleged pregnancy, and he was also looking for her to be responsible for his attorney's fees. Now, Clayton said that Laura went public in September because he was trying to convince her to drop the suit, and Laura refused. She said, hell no, saying that she was going to go public, which she did. Laura then kept filing for mediations in family court, and one of the mediations, Clayton told her that she needed to take a paternity test or submit ultrasounds or medical evidence to show that she's pregnant. Now, Laura agreed to that paternity test, but shit, nothing happened. And the case was just sitting there. It became public, so Clayton's mission then became to obtain a finding of non-paternity. Clayton told us that Laura had the narrative to begin with, and everyone believed that he was guilty, but then the narrative changed. Laura wanted to close the case, and Clayton said at this point, she had already attacked his reputation, and hell, he wanted to clear his damn name. I said there were 2 other men before him. Clayton said, oh shit, no, there were 3. I said, I was only aware of Michael and Greg. Clayton said, oh, there's another guy, Matt Mulvey, but he doesn't want anything to do with this. Clayton said he doesn't know much about Mulvey's story, but it sounded as if he was dragged into a similar situation where she claimed she was pregnant. I asked Clayton if he knows Greg Gillespie personally, and Clayton said, oh shit, yeah, I know him. I asked if he met him as a result of this case or if he knew him beforehand. Clayton met him due to this case. Clayton told us that when this case went public, Gillespie's girlfriend messaged him and told him that he's not the only one, and told him to look up Gillespie's court case. Now, Clayton looked it up and found it was a damn near carbon copy of what was happening with him, and Clayton added that the text messages were as if they were copied and pasted. Clayton said that there was also a doctored ultrasound in Gillespie's case. It appeared that Laura purchased an ultrasound from Fiverr, adding that you could see the watermark on the document. Laura claimed that Gillespie hacked her computer and sent that to himself, and Clayton said that, hell, that made no sense because he didn't believe she was pregnant. Clayton continued by telling us that Gillespie has a phone call where Laura refers to the ultrasound image and tells him that she's pregnant and to look at the image. Clayton said that he and Gillespie shared the stories, and Clayton said he found out about Mike Maricini, I think that's right, through Gillespie and throughout the court hearing. I asked if there was any reason to believe that the ultrasound she uses against Gillespie is the same she used against him. Clayton said, no, they're different. Gillespie reverse Google image searched and found that photo from a blog post from years back. Gillespie brought that to court, and it was compared to the other side by side, and well, shit, it was ultimately dropped. I said, I understand Laura took pregnancy tests, were urine tests and blood tests. Clayton said that Laura told him that she did 5 pregnancy tests, 4 were urine tests, and 1 was a blood test. Got it. Said that she did 11 HCG tests at one point. Clayton said that he did have Laura take a urine test at his home, and she did come back pregnant. I asked that Laura indicated that he witnessed her urinating on that there stick like a little dog. However, he reported that she had stage fright, so the door was closed and he didn't actually see her. Clayton said that she walked into the bathroom wearing tight-fitting pants and she wasn't carrying anything with her unless she shoved something up there. Clayton's plan was to sit there and watch her, but she said she couldn't be with him there watching. Clayton said he closed the door, and then at one point he pulled it back open and she said, wah, 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 like a little Indian. Now, Clayton then apologized and closed the door and left it shut. And then she came out with it. Clayton said that Laura was already anticipating that he would want her to take the test, and she told him that she brought the test with her, and she told him this, adding that she would use his if he had one. And Clayton said the test showed that she was pregnant. He believes that she was taking medications that would affect that there test. And I asked if things were still friendly basis at this time. And Clayton said, oh, hell no, it was heated. It was at a point where she said she was pregnant and he needed to support her, and he said that he doesn't believe her. Clayton said he was trying to pull information from her and trying to catch her in a lie, trying to get her to drop the whole damn thing. He was trying to play it nice to see if she would let it go. And Clayton said that he told her to come over that night so they could talk, and he was trying to let her down easy to understand that they were just not compatible. They have nothing in common. And well, it didn't go that way. And after he saw the pregnancy test, she asked him to just hold her like she was pregnant. Just hold me like I'm pregnant. Come on, Clayton. Now, the next day, Clayton realized, well, shit, something was wrong. He sent Laura a message telling her that it's likely she's altering her HCG by taking some type of medication. Laura then told him that she showed him the test, and how dare you? How dare you call me a liar? Clayton then told her that they should just cut off all communication until she takes an ultrasound. I asked if Laura told him when she was going to take that there ultrasound or if it was a surprise. And Clayton told us that she said she would set it up when she was 9 weeks pregnant, which is the earliest it can be done. He said this was when they were 3 or 4 weeks in. He told her stop communicating with him until she has the ultrasound. When it came time to take that ultrasound, Clayton told Laura that he wanted her to FaceTime him so he could see the doctor and the ultrasound. Well, Laura agreed. 3 days prior to the ultrasound, Laura contacted Clayton and told him, I don't feel safe considering the way he had been acting, so she was going to reschedule it. Well, now Clayton then told us that Laura actually rescheduled the ultrasound twice. The first time because she decided she wanted her sister there. The second time was because she feared that he would show up and harm her. I asked if she told him where she was going to take the ultrasound. Clayton says he thinks she gave him a name and location of the doctor. But when it came time, she never told him. I asked if it were here in California. Clayton said, oh, it's here. She went to California to get abortion medication. Hey, how you doing, user? Good to see you. Hello, File Fairy. How you doing? Oh, man. I almost forgot. For that wonderful, wonderful gift. The wonderful gift of 5 gifted memberships. Make sure that you give a little bit of thanks there. And always, as always,
Welcome to the shit show.
every single day,
A
a new flavor
of
of
fuckery.
fuckery. Because everybody's such to see and they're done. Then I bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, balderdash, alcoholics, and fuckery. Yeah, all over again. I think it's time for another song. Give my vocal cords a little bit of a rest. All right, let's do this, and we will get it pulled up for you right along here. And we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and here we go. Here's the next track. This next track is called Tonsil Deep and Trouble Bound.
She said, let go. You heard. Let's lose everything. This ain't foreplay. This is premeditated seduction. She dropped to her knees like it meant release, but that mouth don't pray, it negotiates peace. Soft hand, sad voice, I'm not like the rest, but you ain't the first. She's undressed for a test. No beat behind her, just a candle glow, and your last clear thought starts to go. Each kiss a promise, each sigh a theft. She never moaned, she cross-examined your breath. Now she sways to the rhythm, hips on sync. You still think it's love, she's watching you sink. Said hold me tighter with the devil's tone, while reading your eyes, eating your bones. She don't cry, she simulates, with body rolls that litigate. That pulse you feel, not just desire, it's the beat of your name set on fire. this was fate, she calls it just wait. Sweat down your chest, her nails on spine. She hums a lie you can't decline. Whisper sweet while sinking hips, collecting texts from your guilty lips. And just before the drop comes clean, she smirks like she's already the queen. Tonsil deep and trouble bound. She took you low, now you can't rebound. Thought it was lust, it was plain assault. You gave her your heart, she read you your fall. She moves like fire, voice like glass. Her lies come tight and shaped to pass. No baby talk, just damage control. She's got you moaning inside a roll. And when she gasps and pulls you tight, know that grin ain't post-coital right. It's a trap disguised as touch and sound. One beat away from takedown ground. She said, you felt that? Yeah, so did the judge. Smile for discovery, darling.
Yeah, that was track number 2. I don't know if we'll get through all of them tonight, but damn, we're going to try. Definitely going to try tonight. We're going to see if we're able to get these all in there tonight because they're pretty damn funny. All of them aren't as chill as that one. That one's probably one of the more chilled ones out of all of them. All right, let's go back to this one here. So Laura, now she's sent up a photo of that. Her name on the bottle. Clayton said it appears that she actually got abortion medication. Clayton said she went to California to get and to take the medication. This was at the Planned Parenthood of Santa Barbara. Now, Detective Gonzalez asked if there was the name of the prescribing doctor on the medication bottle. Clayton said it had images. He didn't think there was a doctor's name on it. I said I understand that she was initially going to get the ultrasound here, but then she went to California to get one. Clayton says she claimed she got one in California at Planned Parenthood, but never showed it to him. The one that surfaced under Bonnie Platter with Beretta Law came in to him via a Zoom call. Laura claimed that was the ultrasound from Planned Parenthood, but it said SMIL on it. Clayton said that that's the one she claimed to have done at Planned Parenthood during the last court hearing. Now, Laura reported that she went to Planned Parenthood and Santa Barbara, but said she actually went to the one in Los Angeles. This is after Clayton's attorney contacted the Santa Barbara office, and I told Clayton that I was under the impression it was Mission Viejo, and then it was that she was staying in Mission Viejo, and Clayton indicated this is correct, and she just kept bouncing around. I asked about the abortion medication and if she was trying to make a deal with him. Clayton told us that she was trying to get him caught up in abortion coercion, which is what she did with Greg Gillespie. I asked about that. Clayton said that in Gillespie's case, at one point she said, "Take the fucking pills," in a text message, and Laura then used that, saying that she did take them and that it killed one of the fetuses. She wasn't sure about the other, and Clayton said this was her way of holding on by telling Gillespie that she still might be carrying one. This is what Laura took him to court for, claiming that he forced her to have an abortion. Clayton says that she was trying to repeat that with him. She kept asking in text messages if he wants her to take the pills, take the pills. Clayton indicated that he would tell her that he told her what he would like her to do, but it's her body. Should she choose what she would like to do? Clayton said that he never forced her, adding that he believes that she was trying to corner him in the same situation. Clayton said that early on he did tell her that she could take the Plan B, and she did show him the pills. She told him that she was going to throw them away if he didn't respond. She then said that she threw them away. Next, she said she got them again and asked if he wants her to take them. Clayton felt that she was trying to get him to tell her to take the pills, and and that she would run the same scheme on him, saying that she took the pills, but there was one that was still alive. I asked her if there was any quid pro quo if she took the pills. Clayton said yes. She said that she would take the pills if he dated her for a week. There was always a dating contract stipulation. If the dating works out, she would take the pills and they could date and do this again at the right time. Then if he doesn't date her, she's going to have the children. Clayton said it was the same thing with the paternity test. She would agree to take the test only if he agreed to date her for a week. I asked about Ravgen DNA test. I said, I understand that she's scheduled and paid for the test, but he didn't show up. Clayton said that Laura agreed to take the test and pay for the test and that she didn't sign up. Clayton said that he signed up, and when he called to confirm his time, they told him that he canceled. Then he received a call earlier that day. Clayton stated that he knew it was from someone from her camp, so he quickly called the facility to get a test back on the books, and Clayton said he scheduled a test with Ravgen for that day in his name. Clayton assumes that since the initial Ravgen test was scheduled in Laura's name, she was able to call and cancel his test. Detective Gonzalez asked Clayton if he ever talked to Michael Maricini, and Clayton said that he had, and he spoke extensively with both Greg and Michael. Detective Gonzalez asked what Michael told him. Clayton said that Michael gave the whole hard drive to the investigator. Clayton said that Michael ended up dating Laura and had more of a relationship with her. Greg just had sex with her one night, so he was similar with Clayton with a one-night stand. Michael dated her and told Clayton that she had falsified medical records indicating that she had her ovaries removed because she has some type of ovarian cancer. Clayton said that she has since said those are not her records and that Greg hacked her email. Michael also mentions that she had twins. Laura claimed that Michael abused her. Clayton told us that Laura did a TEDx talk discussing Michael and their relationship. Now, Detective Gonzalez asked if Michael dated Laura because she said she was pregnant. Clayton said his understanding that they did try to date, but then he no longer wanted to be with her. When he tried to get out of their relationship, she claimed, well, shit, I'm pregnant. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Now, Detective Gonzalez said he understands that Sarah's Laura's sister only sent him one message. Clayton said that Laura's family are all accomplices. Sarah sent him a text, but he never responded to the message. He did speak with Laura's mother, and she is complicit in this. Laura and her mother have a podcast that they work on together. Laura is fueled by these scenarios and warps them to cast herself as the victim. Sound familiar? Clayton said that Laura threatened him, stating that she was going to go on a TED Talk and talk about what happened between them. Clayton said that he was on the phone with Laura's mother, and he told her that Laura said she would only have an abortion if he dates her. He told her this is Laura's decision, but he didn't feel that she should base this decision on whether they're dating or not. Laura's mother responded by telling him that he got her pregnant. He should step up to the plate. Maybe he would see how great Laura is. Get her out of my house. Clayton told her that he does not want to date Laura. He has no interest. Clayton said her family knows that Laura does this because it started with Matt Mulvey. Clayton said that her parents fund these habits. They pay for all her legal fees. Clayton told us that he didn't know if Sarah is. This is the one person in the family that's in New York, possibly to get away from all this. Now, Detective Gonzalez asked about the FBI call and if it's the one where Laura claimed that she was drugged and raped. Clayton says he thinks that's a different one. Laura did tell him that she was drugged, assaulted, and raped, and that's why she wasn't 1,000% that he was the one that got her pregnant. She hadn't had sex in a year and a half. She said the same thing to Greg. Now, she claimed that Greg and his lawyer were conspiring to rape her, and she brought that to the judge in the last case. The police showed up to his lawyer's house to talk to him about the claim. I told Clayton that we would like to have the data that he collected on his computer and asked how much there is. Clayton said, oh, shit, there's a lot. I told Clayton that we're going to get as much of the information as we can to conduct a proper investigation. Clayton said that he has everything in a file on his laptop. Clayton explained a little bit about what he has in the files, and said that it's over 53 gigabytes. Ooh. Adding that that's a lot because he has 3 or 4 court hearings on it. Clayton said she's going to do this again. And if she doesn't get prosecuted, she's going to feel invincible. She shows no signs of slowing down as this court case is going on. She was right back on Tinder. Clayton said she has no remorse and she's claiming that the judge is biased. And Clayton then showed us the letter that he calls the extortion letter. Clayton said that tampering with the ultrasound was the big one, that she perjured herself so much. He said she was in court with a pregnant belly in October or November, but she is now saying that she miscarried in July. Now in court, Laura stated she was 27 weeks pregnant, but when she realized that she would have to have a death certificate at anything past 24 weeks, she changed and said she miscarried well before 24 weeks. Now, Clayton then referenced the case involving Trevor Bauer, and I told Clayton that Bauer case was different. There was no further information, and this interview was concluded. Clayton sent me a link to the Google Drive account containing the data that he had collected regarding the case. This includes, but is not limited to, court filings, video recordings of court hearings, contacts from Laura Owens, such as emails, text messages, the extortion letter, and sonograms. This information was uploaded to a file in the OneDrive. End of the report. Investigation continues. Ooh. Oh my. Now this is another one. Same thing. It is evidence of attempt of theft by extortion. During the course of this investigation, I reviewed the FTR recordings of the following hearings, which took place at the North Court Complex in Phoenix, with the following observations. Plaintiff Clayton, respondent Laura Owens, Judge Cynthia. Eckers and Owens were sworn under oath. Eckers admits 32. Response to Judge Galakis, question regarding the relationship. Eckert states that they engage in oral sex. Basically the same stuff that we talked about before. These include compilations of emails and various other things. During the process, Eckert confirmed that he's a real estate agent. Owens had been intimate. Eckert also agreed that Owens had claimed since then. Oh, this is just a different person doing this. Hey, how you doing, Birdman Kurt? Birdman Kurt. I think I have that right. Hey, Stacy. Sorry you're on and off for a bit. No, don't you worry about it, Stacy. It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine if you're off for a little bit. I got no problem with that at all. No problem with that at all. Eckert told Lopez that the question was about the pregnant. On rebuttal, Eckert testified that to date, Owens had not been able to prove she was pregnant. Lopez took testimony from Owens, asking how he met Eckert. During the testimony, Owens reported that she had attempted to schedule paternity testing. Said she took a paternity test. Basically the same thing, just a different point of view. It's about when things were admitted. Miss Arena cross-examines Owens. Miss Arena confirms with Owens that she understands she was under oath on the previous setting, and also today. Owens acknowledges that. Owens denies wishing to change any prior testimony. Miss Arena asks Owens if it's her position that she's pregnant with the alleged twins. Owens said this is correct. Owens reviews her list of medications and states that she's been diagnosed with depression and epilepsy. Owens testified she's 24 weeks along with her pregnancy, that her due date is February 14th of 2024. Owens testified there's no chance that her alleged twins are anyone else's other than Eckert's. After an exchange between Owens and Miss Arena, Owens reported that she provided 3 samples to the lab. However, only 2 had been tested. Miss Arena refers to Exhibit 46 and states that this is a screenshot of an upcoming appointment with Dr. McCool. That's funny. July 24th, Miss Arena contends that anyone can go online and make an appointment with Dr. McCool. Owens denied this, indicating that a referral is required and she had to send records first. Now, Miss Arena told Owens this was not the first time that she alleged she had been pregnant with twins in the past 2 years. Owens stated that this is not correct. Miss Arena brought attention to the civil matter involving Greg Gillespie. Miss Arena brought up the fact that there are uncanny similarities. Miss Arena, it's funny, Arena, now alleges that Owens had committed perjury when she stated that there is not another similar case. Then there's the email exchanges. Miss Arena asked if it's true. She alleged she was pregnant with twins with Gillespie in June of 21. Owens said no. This is an email. The order against harassment was issued after closing arguments. Ooh. So that right there was the one that basically given that information. Laura Owens this is a different one. This is where she's represented by. So I'm a time liar. I don't know if you're a time liar. I don't know what you are. I'm crazy though. Now this next one, this was where she's represented by Joshua Lopez. Clayton Eckert represents himself. Judge Duty places on both Eckert and Owens under oath. Owens begins by outlining the relationship between herself and Eckert. She stated that he was her realtor to begin with, that they were intimate on one night in May of 23. Owens testified that they had sexual relationship in his home. Owen alleges that she learned she was pregnant on June 1st. Owens felt that Eckert would not believe this, so he went to Banner Urgent Care and had the pregnancy confirmed there. Eckert was then advised. Owens testified that there is no one else that unborn children could belong to. Owens testified that she had not been intimate with anyone since March of 22, which we know was a lie. Mr. Lopez admits Exhibit 1, identified by Owens as text message to her from Eckert indicating his disdain for her and that she was lying about being pregnant. Mr. Lopez asked Owens if she had taken steps to prove Eckert that she was pregnant. Owens stated that she took a test in Eckert's presence. She peed on a stick in front of him. Owens reported that she also asked Eckert and his family if they wanted to accompany her to her first ultrasounds. Owens also suggested a prenatal paternity test. Eckert's did not show up for that test. Owens testified that she provided Eckert with a video to show that she was pregnant. Lopez admits in Exhibit 11. Also, it was the video stuff. Those are just admissions of evidence. Owens discussed harassment that she is suffering, that people are saying she's crazy. You think? Hey, how you doing? Thanks for the bacon in the chat. Hey, Rouse, it's probably Randy's fault that penless, useless son of a bee. It probably could be Brandy's fault. It's always Brandy's fault. Randy had, she didn't want to give up that pen. She didn't want to give her any makeup either, because then she would look like I'm putting something on my face, precious. Oh. Had me precious back. Had me precious back. She put the skin on her lotion, the lotion on her skin. Hey, Rosalind. How you doing? Eckert's asked Owens if she sent an ultrasound via email. Owens said yes. Eckert asked if she also sent an ultrasound photo via email. Owens said yes. Eckert asked Owens if she had an ultrasound report that goes along with the ultrasound image that her lawyer showed him. Owens said yes. Eckert asked why she had not presented that as evidence. Owens said she offered him a HIPAA release to get her health information. However, he didn't get back with her. When questioned about the stipulation to date him exclusively regarding the paternity test, Owens said that this was for the early test. She would have waited until the children were born and had the test done. Eckert asked Owens if she would agree that only oral sex occurred the night they were intimate. Owens said she would not agree. Eckert asked if they had a sexual intercourse that night. Owens said yes. Eckert testified the fetal DNA tests all showed little or no fetal DNA presence, and that Owens had never been able to prove that she was pregnant with his twins. He had requested it and had not received any. Owens has not allowed him to speak with any of the doctors that have administered the ultrasounds. Now, Eckert testified that Owens attacked him as a public figure. Eckert said he has a following online from a reality show on public television. Eckert stated that Owens opened the family court case against him, then leaked that to the Sun anonymously. When questioned, Eckert reported that he has evidence that Owens threatened to go public. He admits some exhibits. The videos are the same. Eckert reported he was tipped off to this video from his followers after objections and discussion. Judge Duty disallowed Exhibit 53. Okay, Mr. Lopez cross-examined Eckert, asking him if he had sexual relations with Owens. Eckert said oral sex. Mr. Lopez asked if it was correct that Owens sent him an email indicating that she wanted to go to the press. Eckert said that she did and agreed. That he responded by saying that he was unbothered by it going public. During closing remarks, Eckert stated that he is a public figure. He's trying to protect his reputation. Everything that he does is based on his reputation, and he has lost thousands of dollars due to these accusations. Eckert stated that he sells real estate. He speaks about mental health around the country. He trains clients online. Eckert said he has evidence that proves he is losing money due to these claims. Now, Judge Judy has questions regarding Exhibit 11, an image of Owens displaying her pregnancy along with a sonogram image. This image was posted online. Said Eckert denied posting this image. Owens testified she had not sent this image to anyone other than Eckert. The judge considered the testimony and evidence and issued the order of protection. Damn. He obviously doesn't remember how funny that was, Heather. Oh, I remember it was funny. Hilarious. Now, this is the one in front of this is the evidentiary hearing in front of the judge, Judge Mata. But I think we should do another song. That's what I'm thinking. We should just pop in another song here. Oh, let's do it. Let's do this one. We'll do track 3 because I'm having too much fun with doing this. Way too much fun. We'll do that. This. All right. Here's track 3. It's called "Pregnancy Pending Processing Denied."
She said I'm pregnant. He said from what? Welcome to the baby that never was. She said I'm late, but the test was fake. Got 2 pink lines from a clickbait snake. Swore it was his with a baby voice, but that uterus echo just background noise. She don't ovulate, she orchestrate those BJs like they inseminate. Played mommy mode with a dirty smile. Filed a claim and danced in denial. Pregnancy pending, test strip lies. She swallowed the truth, then testified. Processing failed, boom says no, but her jaw still put him on the fertile show. Low denied, she choked the data. Data. She choked the data. Said I feel kicks, but that was burrito. Cramped up lies in a cheap tuxedo. Posted the ultrasound with no date. Girl, that's a kidney, not first trimester. Fate trapped him quick in a baby scheme. Moan daddy loud in a cashback dream. No fetus, no proof, just moans on file. And a timestamp nut from her OnlyFans trial.
Baby and me. Oops, already did. You believe me, right? Say hi to your child support.
Pregnancy pending, her DM's on fire. Said she's due, but the test expired. Processing, a row found. Girl got knocked up, down. Voicemail hell, turns out Dr. Smith don't even spell that belly bump. Just carbs and plot, an eternity lie. She screen capped hot, she cries on cam, then twerks off cue. No kid, no heart rate, just scams and loop. She ain't late, she's early to fraud, pleading pregnancy like she's praying to God.
She said I'm keeping it. There's nothing to keep except her browser history.
Baby, tonight's story, exposed face, still filtered.
Too much fun. Always too much fun. Oh, yeah. Write a song about Randy. Randy's pen. Randy's pen. Man. I'll have to go and get the actual transcript from that hearing because that would be funny. Oh, he beat me. Randy, where's my pen? It turns out it's not Randy. It's Brandy. Brandy is her sister. We all thought it was a dude, but it's her sister. Bastards. Oh man. All right. Let's go ahead and get the next one up here. This one here. All right. Here we go. Laura Owens represented by what was it, third or fourth attorney, David Gingras. Clayton Ecker is represented by Greg Whitnick and Deandra Arena. Now you have to remember this is really important because, oh my God, that was awesome. Just lurking. Hey, lurk away. It's fun. Song about Shocket's Rocket would be awesome. I think I already have one out there, Randy. I do. I'm positive that I do. I'll have to find it. Give me a second. I will find it. I'll take a little break here shortly and I'll find it for you guys. If you want to hear the song about Randy, it's good. Now what was I saying? Because see, him having representation was after that hearing was made public. The prior two hearings were made public. Those hearings were very, very important. And people noticing that he was fighting this all on his own and didn't seem to be getting anywhere with the court. And I believe that there was a lot of people that did a bunch of fundraising for that. And they were able to get Greg Woodnick involved in this, and he did a damn good job. Mr. Gingras opened by stating that this is simply a paternity hearing and that it's moot because Owens is no longer pregnant. There are no other issues at hand and the petition should be dismissed. Now, Mr. Woodnick countered by stating, well, that the court not only has the establishment of paternity matter, but also there was a fraud perpetrated on the court in multiple proceedings, and that attorney's fees and sanctions can be ordered in this case. Now, Owens took the stands, and Owens testified she is connected with Eckert online at May 17th. Owens reported that she was intimate with Eckert on May 20th. Owens stated that she tested positive for pregnancy on the evening of May 31st. And the following day, June 1st, Owens went to Banner Health and took a test there. Owens identified a document labeled Exhibit 2 as the results from Banner, which was positive. After learning of the pregnancy, Owens advised Eckert she went to see Eckert at his home on June 17th to talk about it. Now, Owens testified that Eckert wanted her to take a pregnancy test while she was there, and that, well, she took the test. I have one handy right here with me. She took this test in his presence. Now, Owens testified that Eckert actually watched her pee on the stick and that the results were positive. Mr. Gingras admitted Exhibit A2, which is an email sent to Owens by Eckert on June 21st, stating that the chances of her being pregnant are low considering that she only performed oral sex on him. He also wrote that they rubbed up against one another and this may have allowed a sperm to make its way inside her. However, this is a very low probability. Owens testified she had verbal conversations, texts, and emails where Eckert told her that he thought she was pregnant. Owens reported that she took additional tests after the June 21st email that she had a sonogram done in California at Planned Parenthood. When asked to explain why Planned Parenthood couldn't verify that she was seen there, Owens said that she used a false name. Owens indicated that she had not presented that sonogram as evidence in any court proceedings anywhere. Mr. Gingras said that she obviously presented it in this case and asked if she changed the name on top of the sonogram. Now, Owens stated that she changed the location. She stated that she did this because Eckert was being threatening towards her and she did not want him to know where she had gone or to track down her providers. Owens stated that she had the sonogram at the end of June. Yeah, the sonogram of Fiverr. Mr. Gingras asked if there's something happened around July 23rd in terms of passing some tissue or anything like that. Owens said she wasn't having any symptoms, but she did pass tissue. It was the same one that I wiped my nose with, or maybe that I wiped my chin off with. I don't remember. When she did pass tissue, appeared apparently to have been a miscarriage. Then asked if she sought any medical care after the tissue pass. Owens stated, I texted a hotline for pregnancy and miscarriage questions and also had an appointment with a telemedicine doctor. Owens said that she was told to monitor herself, that she didn't need to worry that it was a miscarriage unless she had more symptoms. Owens testified she took additional pregnancy tests on July 27th and August 1st prior to filing this case. Mr. Gingras referred to Owens' deposition and asked if it was true that she stated that Eckert had sexual intercourse with her. Owens said yes. Owens testified that she told him that night she did not want to have sex, no way, no how. But Eckert did not honor that request. He was a dirty boy. Mr. Gingras asked Owens if she did anything in the way of DNA testing to verify that Eckert was the father. Owens said yes. She paid for the test at Ravjet in August. Owens reported that Eckert did not schedule his part of the test. Owens eventually completed the testing. The result was inconclusive, little to no fetal DNA. The test was on September 28th, and results came back shortly thereafter. Owens reported that she took another pregnancy test on October 16th. At any lab test now, this was a blood test. The results indicated she was pregnant. Owens testified she learned she was no longer pregnant in November 15th. This was at the facility called MomDoc. Owens reported that she did not file anything further in this case after the November test because I couldn't prove that I was pregnant. After this test, Owens filed for mediation, stating that she wanted to go over the test results and to dismiss the case. Mr. Gingras redirected to proof of pregnancy and asked Owens if she took a photo of a test that she took on May 31st. Owens said, yeah. And that she took the photos referred to as day 11. She sent that photo to Eckert, and Mr. Gingras then referred to a photo day 21, which also shows a positive result. Owens agreed that this is the test Eckert gave her. Eckert photographed the test and sent it to her. Mr. Gingras admits Exhibit A1. This is a document showing the results of the pregnancy test from Banner on June 1st. Also, the exhibit are the day 11 and day 21 images. Owens testified she did nothing to tamper with any of these results in these three tests. She also testified that she did not use any drugs or hormones or substances to alter the outcome of the test. Owens testified she did not use anyone else's urine to change the outcome. But now that I think about it, can I do that? Mr. Gingras referred to Exhibit A2, where Eckert writes that it's important that they do a paternity test because if she is pregnant, there's no question that it's his. Owens indicated that Eckert wanted her to take a paternity test and that if she didn't file this case, that he would. Mr. Gingras admits Exhibit A3, a message in her patient portal dated June 28th to Dr. Glynis Zeman at Barrows, where Owens is part of a domestic violence brain injury program. Mr. Gingras refers to the message to Dr. Zeman that she went to Planned Parenthood in California. She sent an email that she did a scan there, confirmed she was pregnant, and that they saw a sac there. Mr. Gingras asked Owens if the statement she made to Dr. Zeman was truthful, and Owens said, yeah, so truthful. Mr. Gingras asked Owens to explain why she changed the name on the top of the sonogram from Planned Parenthood. Owens said she didn't want Eckert to know where she had gone to get the sonogram because he had been intimidating before. Gingras referred to Eckert's Exhibit 31, which he describes as an email from Owens to Eckert, which says, ultrasound video proof, and states, Clayton, here's my 100 billion % ultrasound video. It's totally mine. Mr. Gingras asked Owens if she recognizes that. Owens said it's not an email that she has sent, but she has seen it since. Owens denied sending that email to Eckert. Owens denied ever sending Eckert an email with an ultrasound video attached. Owens said she suspects that Greg Gillespie sent that email to Eckert. Owens stated that Gillespie had hacked her email before and has admitted to hacking other people's emails. He's so smart. Owens again denied sending Eckert the email. Mr. Gingras admits A5. This exhibit is described as an email receipt from RavGen from August 15th payment. Of course, the bottom of the email string is an email from her, Owens, from August 18th, stating that Eckert has refused to take the prenatal paternity test. Owens indicated that the email is accurate and the reason the test didn't happen in mid-August. Mr. Gingras referred to Eckert's Exhibit 9. Owens recognized this as the October 14th email from her to Eckert regarding a sonogram video, and Owens writes that it still matches the still video that Dave Neal sent her. Owens indicated in the email that this is not her ultrasound. Mr. Gingras asked who Dave Neal is. Owens said he's a content creator. Owens indicated that Neal sent her an ultrasound video and asked if it was hers. And Owens responded to Neal, telling him that is not hers. Owens stated that she has never had an ultrasound video with Eckert, and she has never sent anyone a sonogram video claiming that it showed the pregnancy with Eckert. Also, in this email, Owens is stating that she was high that night. He may not recall, but he was on top of her on the couch and was begging her to let him put it in. She said no. Owens indicated in the email she thought he was just fingering her, but he stuck it in briefly. Owens said she wrote this to Eckert, and it is accurate. Owens stated that this is what happened on the night of May 20th, according to Owens. Eckert did not reply to this email or deny this is what happened. Well, you don't deny something that's not true. You don't admit to something that's not true. Just the tip. Just the tip. Just the tip, Yamaha. Mr. Gingras admits Exhibit A9. Owens described this as the result of the pregnancy test, that she took any lab test now on October 16th. Owen agreed that she was still testing positive in mid-October 2023. Now, referring to Exhibit A9, Owens denied doing anything to tamper with the test, such as taking any drugs or injecting herself with anything. This was a blood test, and the blood was taken by a hematologist. Owens testified that she filed for mediation 2 days after that test. Owens indicated that she understood this was probably not going to be a viable pregnancy after she received the results, but still believed she was pregnant. Mr. Gingras admits Exhibit A11. Owens described this as records from MomDoc on November 14th. This pregnancy test was found to be negative. Mr. Gingras admits Exhibit A6. Owens described this as a video of herself, another one of her video of herself. Now, Owens testified she did feel symptoms of pregnancy. Between the dates of May 20th and November 14th, the symptoms included morning sickness, nausea, and tender boobs. Now, Owens believed that she weighed 133 pounds when she was seen at MomDoc on November 14th. Owens stated she is currently 91 pounds. Owens testified she was pregnant with Eckert's children and that she believes she was pregnant by Eckert and had no reason to think that she wasn't when she filed this case. Now, Deandra Arena cross-examined Owens. Now, Miss Arena reminded Owens that she was under oath and had to testify truthfully. Owens agreed that fabricating or doctoring evidence is dishonest, unreasonable behavior. Now, Miss Arena asked Owens if she testified that she was 100% pregnant on November 2nd during the injunction against harassment hearing. Owens said, "This is correct." Miss Arena told Owens that she testified she was 24 weeks pregnant at the time. Owens said, "This is correct." Miss Arena referred to Exhibit A11 and stated the appointment at MomDoc was 12 days after she was cross-examined, November 2nd. Owens said, "This is correct." Miss Arena asked if it was confirmed that she was not pregnant at that appointment. Owens indicated this was correct. Miss Arena says this MomDoc record also shows she was diagnosed with PCOS, or polycystic ovary syndrome. Owens said that she has since she was 17 years old. Miss Arena reminded Owens that previous hearing, she asked about her any physical health diagnosis that she had. Owens did not recall. Miss Arena told Owens she failed to mention that she had PCOS. Owens did not recall, but was willing to take your word for it. Miss Arena told Evans that she also failed to mention that Dr. Chan and Dr. Chan Yi, or is it Yi Chan, diagnosed her with cancer in 2016 and apparently removed one of her ovaries. Owens denied this never happened. Miss Arena told Owens that according to what she self-reported to MomDoc, they listed a miscarriage date of August 12, 2023 at 8 weeks pregnant. Owens said yes, but she was also never pregnant in 2019. So she doesn't know where that came from. Miss Arenas confronted Owens with the fact that if she miscarried at 8 weeks pregnant, that would not line up with her alleged conception date with Eckerd's. Owens said that she doesn't know. She's never been told them that she was 8 weeks pregnant on August 12th. Miss Arena told Owens that on her MomDoc record and during her deposition, she testified. She self-reported that she passed 2 sacs that appeared to have a membrane. Miss Arena referred to Owens' Exhibit B49, her deposition record. Miss Arena asked Owens if she recalled sitting for a deposition on March 1st. She recalled. She enters in the transcript of the deposition. Miss Arena referred Owens to page 149, lines 18 through 21, where she states that she started spotting, meaning she was having a light period in August or September 23. Owens stated that she wasn't having a light period. She didn't end up getting a period until November. Miss Arena directed to page 151, line 24. She claims that she passed the 2 sacs that appeared to have membrane in September, October. Owens said this is correct. Miss Arena told Owens that in the MomDoc record, she stated she passed 2 sacs a few weeks after she alleged ultrasound at Planned Parenthood. Owens said it was a few weeks after. Miss Arena said there seems to be inconsistency there. Owens agreed and said she wasn't. I'm not sure what day. I can't keep all my shit straight. Miss Arena told Owens that she claimed that she had an ultrasound in Southern California at Planned Parenthood. Owens said, this is correct. Miss Arena told Owens that during her deposition, she testified that the ultrasound was in Mission Viejo, California at Planned Parenthood on July 7th, 2023. Owens said that she did say it was there. This is where she was staying at the time. Miss Arena told Owens that while being questioned by her attorney, Mr. Gingrich, she stated that she went to Planned Parenthood under a fake name. Owens indicated this is correct. Miss Arena told Owens that she never told her office that she used a fake name while knowing that there were seeking records from Planned Parenthood due to the alleged ultrasound that she had there. Owens said, right. Owens said she thought that the entire purpose of going to Planned Parenthood was to remain anonymous and that she was one of her protections. Now, Miss Arena directed Owens to Exhibit 28 and asked if this is a true and accurate picture of the ultrasound that she claimed she got at Planned Parenthood in Southern California in July of 23. Owens stated, looks like it. Now, Miss Arena admits Exhibit 28, the ultrasound image from July of 23. Miss Arena pointed out that this image does not say Planned Parenthood. It says SMIL. Owens said, this is correct. Miss Arena told Owens that she admitted in her deposition she altered the image from Planned Parenthood to say SMIL. On the Adobe Acrobat program at her home, Owens said, correct. Miss Arena stated that during the depositions, Owen testified that the date on the ultrasound, July 7th, 2023, was correct and had not been edited. Owen said, this is correct. Miss Arena told Owens she later admitted that she lied about altering the July 7th date. Owen said, correct. Miss Arena told Owens that on April 16, 2024, she executed an affidavit stating that the actual ultrasound date, which was already doctored, was July 2nd, 2023. Owens said, correct. Miss Arena reviewed that she had changed the date from July 2nd to July 7th and utilized the altered ultrasound to try to convince Eckerd, the court, and the media she was pregnant with Eckerd's twins. Owen responded by stating that this was never submitted to the court. Oh, thank you very much. Maybe not says put some bacon in chat for Shizzy. Go to emojis at the top. There's a magnifying glass. Type in bacon. See what happens. Bacon, 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 bacon. That's similar to Laura Owens being a smart. Rhetorical question, by the way. It could be a rhetorical question. It could be true, but yeah, she is so smart. It's like there's all these smart ladies out there. So many smart ladies. Let's see. So let's see. I think we'll hit the end of this one here. Let me see how much more I've got on it. Yeah, we'll stop at the bottom of this page and we'll have a new song for you guys. The altered ultrasound to convince Edgar never submitted to the court. Miss Arena asked Owens if she was aware that Planned Parenthood has no record of an ultrasound for her. Owens said yes. For her real name, Owens agreed that she did not provide Woodnick's office with the name that she used. Owens contended that she did receive an ultrasound from Planned Parenthood. You have to just believe me. Yeah, if he wants to jump in, he's got a link if he wants to read some. Miss Arena refers to Exhibit 29 and states that this is a copy of the request from her office to Planned Parenthood. And the response regarding Owens' records dated April 26, 2024. Miss Arena admits and the request and response. Miss Arena told Owens that the response from Planned Parenthood reflects that she had scheduled an ultrasound appointment for July 2nd, but she failed to attend. Owens said, correct. Miss Arena told Owens that the response also stated the ultrasound images she states was from Planned Parenthood was not from Planned Parenthood because it was not consistent with ultrasound images generated by their practice. Owens said, not by the one in Mission Viejo, correct. Miss Arena and Owens argued this point for a bit. Then Miss Arena stated that the request was for all Planned Parenthoods in Orange and San Bernardino counties, and Owens stated that it didn't cover Los Angeles. Miss Arena asked if she is now saying that she went Planned Parenthood in Los Angeles. Owens said, yes, maybe, if it gets me out of trouble. Miss Arena asked when she went to Planned Parenthood in Los Angeles. Owens said it was July 2nd. Miss Arena told Owens that her deposition she reported that she passed 2 sacks, possible miscarriages September, October. Owens agreed. Miss Arena said that she then changed the date and claimed she passed 2 sacks on July 23rd, 2023. Owens said, right. Miss Arena told Owens that she actually had an appointment scheduled with Dr. McCool, who she reported was her high-risk perinatalist for July 24th. Owens stated, this is correct. When she had canceled days prior, Miss Arena stated that she rescheduled for August 7th. Owens indicated that this is correct. Miss Arena told Owens that she had an appointment scheduled with Dr. McCool that she never attended. Owens said, this is correct. Miss Arena confronted Owens, telling her she did not attend these appointments because she knew that this would have resulted in a medical record that stated she was never pregnant. There was a sustained objection. The question wasn't answered. And maybe not. Hey, I'm out for the night. My gut feels like, oh, that sucks. My gut feels like I have got kicking in the ass from inside. Where's Vanilla? Oh, Vanilla, pretty sure it's his fault. Oh, yeah, Vanilla Violet. Same thing, isn't it? Miss Arena told Owens that during the November 2nd hearing, she denied that the DNA test results came back with little or no fetal DNA. Owens stated that she said it was little to no fetal DNA. It was inconclusive. Miss Arena told Owens that she also ordered and took blood at HCG lab. Any lab test now on October 16th. Owens agreed. All right, we're going to take a short breather and we'll play you the next song. The next song in the lineup is I'll Be Right Along in Here. This one is called Lead Me Baby One More Time. By the way, these songs get funnier and funnier. Here we go. Here's track 4.
She said, don't make me beg, baby, she lives to beg. In the positions and bedrooms, let the record reflect, this is all for play. Red nails, long file, breath on glass. She said, read me my rights, then showed some ass. Her love is a contract, sealed with moans, then notarized under your broken bones. She don't need roses, just receipts. She purrs in court and prowls the sheets. You thought it was lust, but it's legal war, and she's grinding that motion across your floor. Please me, baby, one more time. Stroke the lie in a courtroom rhyme. She don't kiss, she cross-examines with hips that file and eyes that damn it.
Objection denied. She's the whole damn trial.
She wore that slip like she wore intent, with throat that moaned and a pass well bent. Said I'll be good then, bit your claim, and whispered your rights like a dirty name. No safe words, just restraining orders and silk-tied lies on county borders. She twerks in briefs, she files in lace, and every cry is a closed case face.
Plead it again, Poppy. Slow this time.
This evidence makes me wet with power.
Take the stand or take me now. Same outcome either way, sugar.
Plead me, baby, like a final appeal. Touch the trauma that don't quite heal. She fake cries truth in a tango spin, and sucks the soul from your next of kin.
The jury's not out. They're just aroused.
You bought the tears, now pay the fees. She wraps her pain in courtroom tease. No filter needed when the lighting's dim. She'll plead insanity and ride your limb. Called it a fling, then claimed abuse. Filed Exhibit A with a bedroom news. And when she gasped, that's not desire, it's your career going up in fire.
She said no one ever listens. But now, the state's listening very closely. Court adjourned, her legs stayed open.
Yeah, I hope you get to feeling better, brother. I hope you get to feeling better. It's just salt. It's really funny. I found something interesting out. Everyone thinks, this Himalayan salt comes from Himalaya, but it doesn't. It doesn't come from the mountains of Himalaya. You'd be surprised where it actually comes from. You might want to look into it. And whenever you look into it, you might go, I guess there's a reason why they don't call it Pakistani salt. It doesn't have quite the exotic feel to it that comes out of the ground in middle of Pakistan. Crazy. Doesn't really fit with the narrative, does it? Himalayan salt and Pakistani dirt. Crazy, isn't it? I wonder what they'll do with the salt flats out in New Mexico from the potash mines. It has the same color to it. I wonder if it's healthy to eat potash. Might not be. I don't know. That'd be an interesting thought. I'm sorry. It's actually just not at the table salt. It melts immediately. I use Celtic salt. Actually, yeah, nice. Salt on the rim of my margarita is on the rocks. Yeah, baby. Love a nice salted margarita. I like a good Texas margarita though. It's hard to get people to make a good margarita anymore. All right, let's get back to this. Now, it was Arena then told Owens by October 16th. She had reported she had been at Banner, Planned Parenthood, Dr. McCool, Dr. Higley, Dr. Zeman. Owens agreed. Miss Arena said that instead of going to any of those providers for the test, she went to an entirely new provider. Owens said that she just went on her way home from taking the Ravgen test. Miss Arena referred to the HCG test, which initially showed the result of 102. Owens said that she thought this meant she was pregnant, but she learned it did not. Miss Arena confronted Owens by telling her that she altered the test twice. Owens reported that she only altered the test once. Owens said she did this to send it to Dave Neal, that dirty bastard, to get him to stop creating harassing videos. Owens said she doctored the HGC levels to 102, which Exhibit 17, Owens indicated she was in error and she actually doctored the test to show 131,902. Miss Arena told Owens that as of October 17, she had reason to believe she was not pregnant. Owens said that after doing some research, yes. Miss Arena said that she then proceeded to lie under oath at the hearings on October 24th, 25th, November 2nd. Owens said that's not correct. Miss Arena told Owens that instead of telling the truth, she tampered with the HCG levels to increase the level, and she offered that as support for her pregnancy. Owens said that that was to a content creator, not the court. Miss Arena told Owens that she also testified on November 2nd that her OBGYNs were Dr. McCool and Dr. Higley. Owens said that that's correct, and also that her main perinologist was Dr. McCool. Miss Arena told Owens that she last told the court that she had last seen Dr. Higley last Friday, October 27th, 2023. Owens said, right. Miss Arena said that she lied to the court when she made those statements. Owens said she had an appointment scheduled that she did not attend. Miss Arena told Owens that being seen by a doctor is different than having an appointment scheduled. Owens agreed. Miss Arena told Owens that she was dishonest when she said she was seen by Dr. Higley on the Friday before November 2nd hearing. Owens said, correct. It's a very minor thing. Miss Arena told Owens that she's never been seen by Dr. Higley or Dr. McCool from any medical appointments. Owens said, this is correct. Owens also agreed that the records from Dr. McCool's office show that she has made 4 appointments that she never ended. Then there was a 10-minute break. Now, Miss Arena told Owens that on November 2nd hearing that she had a due date of February 14th, 2024. Owens said, this is correct. Miss Arena told Owens that she doesn't have any medical records to support that date. Owens said that she does have a record from Banner Health. Miss Arena told Owens that the records that she provided from Banner don't indicate a due date. Owens said that it was told to her in conversations. Well, Owens agreed that the medical records from Banner that have been admitted don't have a due date on them. Miss Arena told Owens that she had been involved in court cases since at least 2016. Owens said, no. Miss Arena referred to Exhibit 17, said there are 3 types of highlighting. Owens agreed. Miss Arena told Owens that she highlighted this on the same Adobe Acrobat program that she used to alter the other records. Owens said the doctor highlighted the point of care test resulted, and she highlighted first trimester pregnancy and encounter for pregnancy tests on her iPhone. Miss Arena referred to the HCG test and stated that she took this test before she missed her period. Owens stated that she doesn't get a regular period. Miss Arena told Owens that she has alleged that she became pregnant by 4 different men. Well, Owens agreed, of course. Miss Arena said that all 4 of those men told her in one way or another they believe that she fabricated those pregnancies. Owens said, well, that's the first was not specific about that. Well, Miss Arena mentioned that 3 of them were at the hearing. Miss Arena told Owens that she was never pregnant by Clayton Eckerd. Owens said, that's absolutely incorrect. I had his throat baby. Mr. Gingras began redirect. While Gingras referred to Exhibit A30, a timeline. Owens indicated this accurately represents our version of the chain of events. He admitted A30, the timeline of events. Now, Gingras asked Owens regarding Banner if she's authorized Mr. Woodnick or his firm to get records from Banner. Owens said yes and confirmed that Mr. Woodnick received records from Banner. Owens also testified she believed that the 102 HCG reading meant that she was pregnant. Mr. Gingrich called Dr. Michael Medchill to the stand as an expert on obstetrics and gynecology. Medchill testified that almost half of all pregnancies ended miscarriages. Mr. Gingrich refers to Exhibit A12, his written report in preparation. Dr. Medchill reviewed medical reports that are listed on his report. Dr. Medchill had questions regarding medications. Dr. Medchill obtained the medication records from Barrow Neurological Institute, and he testified there were over a 99 probability that Owens was pregnant, 99% probability that she was pregnant in 2023. Dr. Medchill cited that he only considered provable facts. There was intimacy of some type that's not verifiable. See, that's the problem. Medchill, you idiot, you fucking moron. You can't prove that there was anything that was intimate there. Unless you were like in the room. There was intimacy of some type. She swallowed. Second, she had a positive pregnancy test at Banner. But she never. Third, she had a result of little or no fetal DNA on the test in September. This tells him the pregnancy had failed by the end of September. October, November. But she was still testifying in November that she was pregnant, even though she had a positive pregnancy test. Fourth, she still had positive HGC of 102 on October 16th. Finally, the bleeding November, joined with a negative blood test at Mom Doc, indicates that the pregnancy was finally completed. Dr. Medchill indicated that the pregnancy was possible where genitalia rubbed together. The fact that Dr. Eckert denied there was sexual intercourse has nothing to do with the pregnancy. Dr. Medchill's opinion was that there was no way of knowing when the pregnancy was no longer viable, but the pregnancy ended in November when the test was found to be negative. Mr. Gingrich asked Dr. Medchill if he feels he's relied on, tampered with data set informing his opinion. Dr. Medchill said, "Oh, absolutely not. All he used to make his decision was the fact that there was some type of intimacy in laboratory test." Dr. Medchill could not conclude whether Eckert was the father as he had no DNA Evidence. Dr. Woodchuck examined Dr. Woodnick. Mr. Woodnick told Dr. Medchill that if he was relying on bad data, the opinion would not be credible. Dr. Medchill said the data that he used was data that he believed to be credible. Then he entered Exhibit A12, B9, B31. He calls Dr. Samantha Deans. Mr. Woodnick asked Dr. Deans if she reviewed Owens' medical records. Dr. Deans indicated that she had. Dr. Woodnick refers to Exhibit B41, Dr. Deans' report. Dr. Deans is tendered as an expert. Dr. Deans reported that she has concerns about the legitimacy of some of these records. Mr. Woodnick presented Dr. Deans with Exhibit B28, an ultrasound from Owens, and asked if she was aware that it was altered. Dr. Deans indicated that she is. Mr. Woodnick told Dr. Deans that Owens claimed that it was anonymous and from Planned Parenthood, and asked for her thoughts. Dr. Deans stated that patients cannot be seen anonymously at Planned Parenthood. Dr. Deans was a former director at Planned Parenthood and reported that Planned Parenthood requires identification at the time of the visit. The patient cannot be seen anonymously. Dr. Deans also reported that nothing that she saw in the terms of records indicated that Owens was pregnant with twins. Dr. Deans was referred to Dr. Medchill's report and disagreed with many of his findings, including the May 20th inception date. Mr. Woodnick admits B41, Dr. Deans' report. Mr. Gingrich cross-examined Dr. Deans. Mr. Gingrich questioned Dr. Deans regarding HCG levels in the blood. Dr. Deans reported that the HGC could come from a variety of sources. Eckert takes the stand. Eckert agreed that he participated in and signed the pre-trial statement. Eckert testified that the Owens targeted him on LinkedIn. She asked to do real estate. They exchanged contact information. She became flirtatious. She sent him provocative photos. He told her Come on over. She showed her homes. He showed her homes the next day. Dr. Woodnick asked if he had sex with Owens. Eckert said, absolutely not. He reported that she performed oral on him a couple of times, and that's it. And that's how she got pregnant. Mr. Woodnick asked if he's heard other versions of this. Eckert said he heard many versions, including that he raped her and also that he was too high to recall. Eckert said he recalls everything from that night. Mr. Woodnick asked if he raped her. Eckert said that he did not. Eckert reported that he ejaculated in her mouth both times. After the second time, Owens ran into the bathroom. Eckert denied that his fluids were never down there. Eckert reported that the following day he told Owens that he crossed a professional boundary and that it would never happen again. According to Eckert, Owens became very agitated, started crying, and asked him, "Give me a chance." Eckert stated that 4 days later she claimed that she could possibly be pregnant. Eckert denied that his penis ever went inside Owens. The salt. Did you just finally get caught up? That's awesome, Karen. That's awesome, Karen. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. Woodnick admits B3 text messages from Owens. Eckert testified to the extreme amounts of contact from Owens, including to his parents, friends, and business associates. Eckert reported that Owens was claiming that he was a deadbeat and was not supporting her through her pregnancy of twins. Mr. Woodnick admits Exhibit B7, an email from Owens that Owens denied sending. In this email, Owens referred to her tight vajayjay. Responding to Mr. Woodnick's question, Eckert stated that the email read that if he would have felt how tight her vajayjay was, he might change his mind. Eckert surmised that she is stating that he never penetrated her. They never had penetrative sex. Mr. Woodnick admits Exhibit B6, an email from Owens. Referring to B6, Eckert stated that email, dated June 28, 2023. Eckert read the email titled, "Having the baby if I don't hear back tonight." Mr. Woodnick admits B11 ultrasounds. Mr. Woodnick, referring to B11, asked Owens sent him ultrasounds during the time period. Eckert said that she did, and that B11 is an ultrasound that he received from Owens. Eckert described how he knew it came from Owens. Eckert testified that this ultrasound video came from a YouTube video from 7 years ago. Eckert stated that he has seen 3 separate ultrasound videos. Mr. Woodnick admits Exhibit 28, an ultrasound video. Now, Eckert testified he received this from Bonnie Platter, a California attorney. Mr. Woodnick states that Owens testified that she did not use this video in any court proceedings, but it was admitted by Owens through her counsel as an exhibit at the February 2nd, 2024 deposition of him. Eckert reported that his deposition was posted on YouTube by Owens or her lawyer. Mr. Woodnick asked about Owens' deposition. Eckert reported that Owens did not show up for her first deposition. Mr. Woodnick asked what happened a day or two before Owens' second deposition. Eckert stated that she threatened to extort him for $1.4 million in order for him to drop the deposition and end the case entirely. Mr. Woodnick admits Exhibit 55, extortion letter from Owens. The hearing concluded at this time. In her ruling, Judge Mehta made her finding on June 17th, 2024. Finding for Eckert, Judge Mehta also ordered the Maricopa County Attorney's Office to conduct an investigation regarding Owens for perjury and tampering with evidence. This investigation continues. We're not even halfway through yet. We're at 149. But I think it's time for another song. What do you guys think? We will yes, we'll move that and we'll go back to this one here and we will share. Yeah. We will pull it up as soon as we can. Yeah. I think I messed up somewhere along here. Yeah, I did, but I'll fix it. All right, let's do this one here. This one here is called Certified Catfish. This, you got to have some catfish, right? Might as well have some certified catfish. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's get track number 5. It is Court certified catfish. We'll do this one right here. Here we go. You guys can't hear that. Weird. I think I know what happened. Yep. Too bad I'm the only one that can hear it. Damn it. Son of a bitch. All right, let me try that again. Share the screen. Doggone it. There we go. I see what happened. That was bad. All right. There we go. All right. Yes, I was enjoying it a lot. I was enjoying it a lot. All right. There we go.
Court's in session. Grab your Kleenex and burner phones. She don't date, she scouts her prey. Soft voice, sad eyes, I don't do gray. Told him I'm what a little different, babe. Then downloaded his past like a legal raid. That sweet act came pre-approved with buzzwords, triggers, and trauma grooves. Neurodivergent, but only when sued. Otherwise, she's naked and lawyered and rude. She a court-certified catfish, weapon-grade charm, crying autism with a man on her arm. Neuroflexing when it's time to deflect, then cashing them out with zero regret.
Bless his heart, he Googled the diagnosis.
She tell you I'm masked and switch the role from cuddle queen to a blackmail scroll. Said be patient, I stem and spin, then spun his assets like a Vegas win. Filed fake pain with filtered pics, cried gaslight with a mouthful of tricks. He thought she needed care and light, she needed his wallet and his legal rights.
That ain't neurodivergence, that's manipulation with a flavor profile.
She a court-certified catfish, neuro-coded twist, cries executive dysfunction, then checks the grift list. She don't need grace, she needs the game, playing diagnosis for the fortune and fame.
And every man's left diagnosed with regret.
She don't ghost, she vanishes with receipts, turns every breakup into courtroom tweets. Says she's misunderstood in court-approved tone, while ruining lives from a trauma thrown. From bed to bench, she fakes the fall, then files a claim with a syrupy drawl. And if you call her out, prepare to drown, she'll scream ableist while taking you down.
accept me as I am, but she forged who that was. Her trauma is your invoice. Final ruling, emotion fit. Fiscally gifted.
Court certified catfish. Yeah. All right. Let's get on to the next part of this. The next part of this one is going to be really interesting. This is part of the investigation part, and it is going to go a little bit into this, which is going to be perjury, tampering with evidence. Get the head movements now. Yeah, now you get them. All right, let's do this. This is it right here. We go. Da, 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 da. There we are. I don't know what the hell happened. I did something screwy, but I don't know what it was. Let me do this real quick, and we will bring this to... There we go. I can change the shape of it just a little bit. There we go. It's a little more rounded, like me. Get the movements. Yeah, now you get them. During the course of this investigation, I reviewed the transcript and video recording of Laura Owens' deposition that took place in the offices of attorney Greg Woodnick in Phoenix on 3/1/2024 with the following observations. She was put under oath by the court reporter Roseanne Gubner prior to this testimony. In addition, Woodnick advised Owens that she has the right to exercise her Fourth Amendment rights against self-incrimination. Mr. Woodnick asked questions regarding Owens' income and businesses. Owens explained that she is half owner of a podcast, Nobody Told Me, a horse dealership, Quartet Farms, and a real estate business with her mother. Owens was asked about her epilepsy. Owens reported that she had an epileptic restriction on her driver's license in California in 2017, is currently prescribed Lomagretine, anti-epileptic. She is also prescribed I'm not even going to try it, for ADHD, and Zoloft, and Amplify for depression. Owens also mentioned being on abortion pills. Owens agreed that she would not have a problem extending the HIPAA release to include these records. Owens reviewed her doctors. Dr. Zeman is her neurologist. She also seen a doctor at MomDoc and a provider at Banner Urgent Care. Owens reported that she had also seen a provider at Planned Parenthood in Mission Viejo, California, within the past 24 months. This was in July of 23. Owens had not seen any Planned Parenthood providers in Arizona. Owens reported that she would go to One Medical for general practice, and when asked about her OBGYN, Owens reported that she would see the doctor that she saw at MomDoc. Owens reported that she had canceled appointments with her OBGYNs, and she had been accepted into a high-risk practice but she canceled the appointment. Owens was asked for the names of any OBGYNs that she had actually seen, not that she canceled appointments with. Owens stated MomDoc and Tamara Lister at Banner Urgent Care. Mr. Woodnick said he understands that the only doctors that she had seen are board certified to address pregnancy or alleged pregnancy-related issues, including the provider at Planned Parenthood, Mission Viejo in July, and MomDoc. Owens said this is correct, and that she has seen other providers that are not obstetricians. Mr. Woodnick reviewed the email addresses and Reddit postings regarding this case. He discussed the civil litigation in California. There was a personal injury case where she was represented by the law firm of Cutshed. Woodnick suggested that she had a restraining order against Mike Maricini in California as well. Owens indicated that this also involved a pregnancy. However, the restraining order was for 2 years after that. Mr. Woodnick said that she also had a case involving Sean Roanhorse here in Arizona, that Roanhorse has contacted the media in regard to the current case. Owens indicated that she's aware of this. Owens was aware of this through Dave Neal, a content creator. Mr. Woodnick told Owens that she had a civil suit against Greg Gillespie, who also claimed that she fabricated a pregnancy. Owens indicated that that's correct. Mr. Woodnick asked if Maricini claimed that she fabricated a pregnancy. Owens said not at the time, but indicated that Maricini's brother-in-law did claim that she faked pregnancy. Mr. Woodnick reviewed, stating that Maricini, Gillespie, and Eckert all claimed that she fabricated pregnancies. Mr. Woodnick asked if any men other than Maricini, Gillespie, or Eckert have had protective orders filed against them by her. Owens said, no, that may not be true. May not be true at all. Join the Nuts, get early access to music, cool emojis, and the funky stink that doesn't wash away. It is a funky stink, I will tell you. Good to see you. Mr. Woodnick reviewed the discussed bar complaints that Owens filed. Mr. Woodnick then brought up word complaints, specifically a complaint with the Arizona Department of Real Estate. Owens agreed she did file a complaint with Arizona Department of Real Estate against Eckert, and she also stated that she filed a complaint with Registrar of Contractors against Sean Roanhorse. Mr. Woodnick asked how many men she is told that she was pregnant by. Owens said 4. Mr. Woodnick reviewed that she told Maricini that she was pregnant twice, and then once each for Gillespie and Eckert. Owens stated that the 4th man was Matt Mulvey in 2014 or 15. Owens reported that Mulvey's pregnancy ended in a miscarriage when she was approximately 6 weeks along. Mr. Woodnick asked if there was ever an accusation from Mulvaney that the pregnancy was fabricated. Owens said, well, yes, of course. Mr. Woodnick stated that 4 men have alleged that she had claimed to be pregnant by them and that it was a lie. Owens said, correct. Mr. Woodnick asked Owens if she had ever submitted an application to appear as a contestant on ABC's The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. Owens said, oh, no. Mr. Woodnick challenged this. Owens stated that she did make a video that she didn't think she submitted years ago for The Bachelorette. The video was created at her parents' home in San Francisco. Her parents now live in Arizona. They moved to here about 3 years ago. Owens reported that she is approximately 22 years old at the time of the video, that either her mother, Jan Black, or her sister, Sarah Owens, filmed it. Mr. Woodnick reviewed the names of several prescription medications, overall, Pregnol, Profaci, a whole bunch of names. Owens denied that she had been prescribed any of these medications. Mr. Woodnick told Owens that she had mentioned having cystic ovary syndrome. Owens indicated that she was treated for this by Dr. Chan, a oncologist in San Francisco with California Pacific Medical. Dr. Chan specializes in cancer. Mr. Woodnick asked if she had ever seen a fertility specialist. Owens indicated no. Owens testified she's never seen a fertility specialist or taken a prescription to enhance or encourage egg follicle dropping in the reproductive system. Mr. Woodnick referred to Exhibit 1, a sonogram dated August 6, 2021 from Family Planning Associates. Mr. Woodnick asked whose name is on it. Owens reports that it's her name, but denies that it's her ultrasound. Mr. Woodnick referred to Exhibit 2 and asked if she sees the text message and if she's seen it before. Owens said she's seen it in part of exhibits in other cases. Mr. Woodnick states that it's appended to the ultrasounds and asked if she sent the text to Gillespie on August 6, 2021. Owens said she did not. Mr. Woodnick refers Owens to page 2 of Exhibit 2, another text along with a zoomed image of the image on the first page. Owens denied sending that to Gillespie also. Mr. Woodnick asked if she understands that the ultrasound images in the Exhibit 1 and 2 are the exact same ultrasound images. Owens agreed that both ultrasounds have her name and information on them. However, they're not mine. Mr. Woodnick referred to Exhibit 3, an Honor Healthcare Scottsdale sonogram dated August 8, 2021. Owens testified that it has her name and date of birth on it. However, it's not her sonogram. Now, Mr. Woodnick referred to Exhibit 4 and 5 text messages sent to Eckert on May 2023. Owens reported that she did not send those. Woodnick summarized by stating that he understands that she is not responsible for Exhibits 1, 2, or 3, but did send 4 and 5. Owens agreed. Owens reported that she believes that her email had been hacked, and she alleges that Gillespie had gotten her password and gotten into her email in 2021. Owens testified that Gillespie had Of course he did. That's what he would want to do, sure. There was a discussion about Owens suggesting that she may be pregnant 5 days after her encounter with Eckert. Owens stated that she was not on birth control, was considering taking the Plan B pill. During this exchange, Mr. Woodnick stated that she was present during Eckert's deposition, and he stated that she gave him a blowjob 5 hours apart. Owens stated that Eckert testified that Owens suggested they had penetrative sex. Owens testified that she sent a text to her sister, Sarah, the day after the encounter, telling her that Eckert stuck his penis in when I told him not to. Mr. Woodnick asked if she was suggesting that Eckert raped her. Owens' response was, "That's technically a definition." Mr. Woodnick told Owens that her testimony now, 9 months into this process, is that Eckert had penetrative sex with her against her will. Owens stated that he stuck it in when I told him not to. Mr. Woodnick discussed Exhibit 18, an email that Owens sent Eckert on July 21st, 2023. Owens acknowledged the email. Owens was asked to read the top paragraph on the second page. Obviously, I would like to have sex in the future and feel like I am the safest person you can have sex with since I am pregnant. But if you really think, like you said yesterday, my goal was to date and get pregnant during this time, we can absolutely hold off on it. However, it occurred to me that you might believe me more about paternity if you were inside of me and felt how tight I was after not having sex in more than a year. Maybe then you believe I hadn't been sleeping around and again, you wouldn't be doing me. Mr. Woodnick compared Exhibit 5, a text exchange with Eckert, and Exhibit 6, a text exchange with Gillespie from July 2021. Woodnick asked Owens if she was on birth control in 2021. Owens couldn't recall and was not sure which doctor would have prescribed the birth control. Owens reported that she stopped taking birth control during the time she was with Gillespie and she didn't go back on it. All the devices she had access to. She had access to a lot of devices. Mr. Woodnick referred to Exhibit 7. More text with Gillespie. Woodnick asked Owens to read a text on page 2 of the exhibit. After reading the passage, Woodnick confirmed that she was telling Gillespie that she would stay with him, that she negotiated an abortion with Gillespie based on his willingness to stay with her in a relationship. Owens said this was a decision that they made. Mr. Woodnick told Owens that she suggested to Gillespie that she would get an abortion if he agreed to date her. Owens stated that Gillespie originally suggested it. Mr. Woodnick told Owens that this was the exact same thing that she did with Eckert. Owens denied the similarities. Mr. Woodnick told Owens that she claimed she was pregnant twice with Maricini, and Maricini suggested that was fake as well. Owens reported that Maricini went to Planned Parenthood with her to have an abortion. Mr. Woodnick asked if Maricini would testify that she faked 2 pregnancies. Owens said that Maricini would say anything to prevent having a restraining order against him. Mr. Woodnick asked what Maloney would say. Saltwater and its benefits. Owens did not know. Mr. Woodnick asked Owens if she agreed that 3 men have claimed that she has used pregnancy for leverage in a relationship. Owens disagreed concerning Maricini, stating that they dated for a year after that. He would say it now because he hates her because she filed 2 restraining orders against him. Mr. Woodnick reviews Exhibit 8, a text to Eckert, dated June 28, 2023, where she tells Eckert that she would not take abortion pills if he doesn't date him. When asked, Owens disagreed that was similar to her discussion with Gillespie. Mr. Woodnick discussed Exhibit 9 with Owens, an ultrasound dated July 7, 2023 from Scottsdale Medical Labs. Owens stated that she had been a patient in Scottsdale Medical Lab. Owens reported that her name and date of birth appears on top of the ultrasound. Mr. Woodnick asked if this is the ultrasound she received at SMIL that was presented by Bonnie Platter at the prior proceedings. Owens agreed it was. However, reported that it was actually from Planned Parenthood in Mission Viejo. Owens stated that she changed the facility from Planned Parenthood to SMIL because she didn't want Eckert to contact the doctor. Mr. Woodnick asked if she changed anything else in the ultrasound. Owens said no. Mr. Woodnick asked if this was the only document that she changed or altered that is involved in this case. Owens said, "Oh, of course, this is the only one." Mr. Woodnick asked if she was aware that Ms. Platter used this exhibit in her proceedings. Owens was aware and stated that this is her ultrasound. Hey, Lynn, good to see you. Mr. Woodnick referred to Exhibit 10, SMIL ultrasound, asked Owens what the identifying information is. It is. Owens stated her name and GA, 17-week-old, week to W0D. Mr. Woodnick asked if this is her ultrasounds. Owens indicated no. Mr. Woodnick asked how many ultrasounds she's had for this pregnancy. Owens said 1. It was Planned Parenthood, Mission Viejo. Owens stated that she went anonymously. After some heated discussions, Owens now admitted to putting her name on top of the Mission VO Planned Parenthood ultrasound exhibit 9. Mr. Woodnick told Owens that there is an expectation of honesty when she submits records to the court. Owens stated she did not believe she submitted this to the court. During further discussion, Owens stated that the date on the Exhibit 9 is correct. Mr. Woodnick asked Owens how she got the ultrasound image, if she received it via email, if she walked out of the facility with it, or some other way. Owens, I don't recall. There was further discussion about obtaining the original ultrasound from Planned Parenthood and Mission VO. Owens said she would do what she could to help obtain it. Owens explained that she went anonymously because she didn't want anyone to find out that she was pregnant. Mr. Woodnick revisited Exhibit 10, an email from Laura Owens that an ultrasound video was attached. Owens reported this ultrasound is not hers and denied sending the email. Owens reported that she did not contact Eckerd from this email address. Mr. Woodnick moved to Exhibit 11, an email that she sent to Eckerd on October 14th, 2023. Owens agreed that on October 14th, 2023, she told Eckerd she was pregnant, that her neurologist was saying she was pregnant. Neurologist telling her that she's pregnant? Yeah, in the head. Mr. Woodnick moved to Exhibit 12, a sonogram indicating that there are twin boys. Owens reported that this is not her sonogram. Owens also denied she'd ever seen this one. Exhibit 13 is an appointment she made with Dr. McCool on July 24th. Mr. Woodnick told Owens that she testified under oath before Judge Cindy on November 2nd, 2023. Owens said, correct. Mr. Woodnick reminded Owens that she told Judge Galacticus Cindy that she'd seen Dr. McCool. Owens said that she was accepted into his practice. Mr. Woodnick confronted Owens, telling her that she didn't lie, she just misled. Owens responded by stating she didn't feel that this was a fair way to say it. Owens did not deny that she'd never seen Dr. McCool. Exhibit 14 is a text she sent to Eckerd where she states that she's willing to bring over the ultrasound. And the pregnancy was dated, which agreed with the timeline of May 20th as the conception date. Owens also told Eckerd that if she agrees to date her, she will book Ravgen. Mr. Woodnick stated that Ravgen test does not claim that Eckerd was involved in this. Owens responded that there was little fetal DNA. Mr. Woodnick told Owens she was pregnant with twins and asked her to show him the ultrasound with twins. Owens said she thinks it's Exhibit 9, and Owens reported that she sent the ultrasound to an online provider who told her it looked like a boy or a girl. Owens could not identify the provider. Exhibit 35 is an email to Eckerd and an image indicating that the twins are coming in February of 2024. Owens agreed, I created it. However, denied posting it. Owens reported that she sent it to Eckerd. And after this page, I'm going to end and let my voice get some rest for tomorrow with Mo in the deep end. Mr. Woodnick referred to Exhibit 18, indicating that's an email that she sent to Eckerd on July 1st, 2023. Mr. Woodnick states that she said she was accepted as a patient at Scottsdale Perennial Associates. Woodnick asked if she would find any records of her seeing a doctor in Scottsdale Perinatal Associates. Owens said, no, there'd be no record of her in the system, though. Owens stated her neurologist sent records of her condition to Scottsdale. Mr. Woodnick stated that he had been provided with recordings of 2 phone calls with staff at Scottsdale Prenatal that confirmed the receipt of the ultrasound from Planned Parenthood to verify the pregnancy. Owens stated this is correct. Owens stated that they got the ultrasound from Planned Parenthood that she sent. Mr. Woodnick told Owens that Dr. McCool said he never got an ultrasound from her. Owens said she emailed it to his staff. Owens said the ultrasound she sent to Dr. McCool's staff was not altered. It did not have SMIL on it. Thank you, Shizzy. Definitely. You get some rest, most definitely. Is it rock salt that is used to de-ice roads? Gotta go have an early train. Take care. You have a good one. Also, Little Miss Velvet OG, good to see you. Everybody else, thank you so much for coming by tonight. It has been a pleasure having you all here. Although you gotta ask yourself, do I do one more song? one more song. I think I can't. I think I've got just enough to do tomorrow or the next time I do go over these documents. Shared 4 mountain photos of yours last night. See post for reference. Most definitely. You guys go check that out. Go check out Heather May 4J. She also has some very good photographs. I showed some of those last night. If you were here to see them, go give it a look. Go check it out. If you like what you see, give her a thumbs up. Show her some love. Subscribe. Whatever you need to do. If that's what you like to see, then definitely give them love. Everybody, thank you so much for coming by tonight. I appreciate you. I'm going to go and get a little bit of rest. Tomorrow morning, I'll be on here with Mo in the Deep End. Not here. Tomorrow morning, it will be over on Mo in the Deep End. And tonight, I will be resting like a baby. That is for damn sure. Also, something to note. I'm going to be sending you guys somewhere. Possibly. We'll see who's actually on. I might have taken up a lot of their time. I don't know. It looks like Melissa Jane is going. Peter Kane dog show. Dog training is live. Let's see what we got going on over here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to send you guys over to Peter Kane. If you haven't seen Peter Kane, he is the guy that did the nice little videos of if I can send people over there, I'll let me check and see if he allows me to. I think if I can, I will. Give me a second. This will be good. This will be good. Manage videos, and we will do this if I'm able to. Just a second. And YouTube changed a whole bunch of stuff, so I can't do this in the middle of anything. Let's see. No, he doesn't have it set up where I can send people to him. So I'm going to send all you fine people, go show a little bit of love to Melissa Jane. Give her some love. Yeah, Peter Kane is live right now. If you guys want to show him some love, you're welcome to do that. But I want to send you guys over to Melissa Jane. Give her a little bit of love. If you want to stick around, do some words on stream. Have some fun. Have a good time, everybody. I will see you guys most definitely tomorrow morning. Peace and out. Oh, I thought I was done, but I'm not. I missed something here. It's from Ahoy Helen. See, I can always cancel these really quick. It is from Ahoy Helen. Let me share this with you guys so you guys can see this. This is awesome. Why did it not play? Oh, I know why. I got to go here. Here we go. Let me go back and do this. And this is from Ahoy Helen.
Poor Yamaha. My friend Laura told me how to make you feel better. She'll even write you a doctor's note. Grrr.
Thank you so much, Ahoy Helen. That was awesome. I love it. And I will play that again tomorrow night. Thank you very much, Ahoy Helen. Thank you for the $5 super chat. That was very nice of you. And we will see you guys tomorrow. All right, this time for real.
thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free, it's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me Papa Nut, call me the GOAT. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Bathe in my glow, you're so unclean. Your shade like a breeze, it's barely a draft. I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live, 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 live. Call me daddy, daddy, daddy. Yeah, shout it loud. You're a mental midget while I stand proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy, daddy, headline act. Your background noise and it's just a fact. Call me daddy, daddy. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. You don't know why. But here you are barking while I touch the sky. While I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate, watch my stream every damn night. That's why, kiddos, I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy, daddy, daddy. Send in your bread, I'm living rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy, daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you wanna complain. Call me daddy, daddy. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry that I break your streak. You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there rich, you're trying to chase cloud, I'm here sipping coffee, watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids and I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm rent free your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy, daddy, let's set the bar. I'm bigger than life, you're a burned out star. Call me daddy, embrace your role, 'cause I'm the main character, you're just a troll. So here's your bedtime story, kids, sweet and snug. Shizzy daddy's forever if you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental king. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow, same obsession, same thing. Call me daddy, daddy, daddy. Yeah, own it now, I'm rent free your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy daddy, let's set the bar. I'm bigger than life, you're a burned out star. Call me daddy, daddy. Embrace your role, 'cause I'm the main character, you're just an old raggedy ass burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental king. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow, same obsession, same effing thing.